Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Bro, I have I've got a cold. I ate 10 pounds of fucking crab legs. Oops, dropped an F-bomb. Another 5 pounds of shrimp and a whole tub of butter sauce. So this is going to be a short show because I'm either going to throw up, shit my pants, or a combination of the two. But damn, it was good. Let's go.
Wow.
You want to borrow my Mike Crab Shack T-shirt that I got?
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So there was a special. I think before I say hi to chat, I have to explain this. There was a special at the store this last week, Fresh Time, on crab legs. So, of course, I bought about 50 pounds of crab legs and shoved them in the freezer. I also happened to buy ice cream sandwiches. We don't have ice cream a lot in this house. But the other day, the kids did great at soccer practice, so they got to choose ice cream. And they went into the fridge, and that's the fridge that had the crabs and had like 20 pounds of shrimp in it, frozen. And they didn't shut the door. And I just noticed that at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we had to cook some crab up. We had to cook up some shrimp real quickly. Just a little crab and shrimp real quickly. So yeah, I ate about as much crab as yep. Because I was just going to eat soup today because my throat's been a little sore. Sorry for the cough, people. You know, if you saw the Tony interview, you heard me kind of coughing in that. Really cool. Hey, shout out to Tony Fleece, man.
Yep.
Shout out to SNS boys too. Tony put us out there on the TikToks. That was really cool. So, but yeah, I had the cough there, started there. Kind of been going pretty bad the last couple of days. So we're just going to try to make it through here the weekend, see what we can do. But hopefully crabs cure something. Isn't that how that works?
I don't think that's going to work.
That's
That's
the
how it works.
opposite. That's the other way
crabs
around.
cure something, I think. All right. That and all the butter and garlic sauce. You know.
That should help. Yeah, the dairy.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's not going to help at all. Why don't you have
Tommy
some milk and
Longbutt.
cheese while you're at it?
Yeah.
Tax
Hold
show
up.
Wednesday with the Rennavision crew. Give it, get it. Cheers, cheers. Cheers to you too. GT, he beat you out, bro, but he is overseas, so who knows? Thumbs up, cheers, thumbs up. Kingdom of Nerds. Woo! Thanks a lot, dude.
Yeah, that help you clear.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hey, nerds. Hey, Ed. Murph, what you got? Dude, I was, what's going on? Webs Day Warriors. Like it. I like the switch around, Murph. Jedi.
You hit up the shop today.
Monkey.
You can tell us about that later.
What's that?
I say you hit up the shop today. You can tell us about that later.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I hit him up every once in a while. I still go. Yo, metal, yo.
Metal.
Joe, is that Belky Bertakamus?
That is.
I think
That
it is.
is Belky.
Evening Gems.
He just recreated a picture with Larry Appleton from like 30 years ago or whatever. They like had a picture then and they did it now.
Oh, nice.
Kind of cool.
Cousin Larry.
Cousin Larry.
Oh, that's funny. He's also Surge for you people.
Surge.
For you real
Heck yeah.
people. He's Surge.
Oh. With a little lemon.
Surge. It's Surge. All right,
Surge.
AOA. Good to see you too, brother. What's up,
Serge,
everyone? Hey,
Serge would have something to say with your button situation, though.
Surge will love my button situation,
No,
bro.
no, what you doing? It's like an animal.
Sarth, hey y'all. Hope everyone's good tonight. We are Sarth. Hope you're doing good tonight. Oh, what has he got? Coming to America. Speaking of which, speaking a little bit, he's got Coming to America. I still love. I mean, Eddie Murphy Raw's got to be one of the best comedies of all time.
Yeah,
not one. It is the
hey,
best.
Delirious is still pretty close too. Don't
Delirious is second. Repair Tech Tony. Evening, guys. Side note: the interview on SNS was great. Especially love Tony Fleece's reaction to. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. we if you missed it.
You played it for him?
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. It dude. That thing was so wild. I lost track that we were actually on the show, so we were just bullshitting again. And we're like talking shit about like he's like talking shit about the Midwest. All of a sudden, he made a bet. One of the books, wink, wink, you'll see on this list was because he bet me that I wouldn't read it. So, and then we brought up the Englehart thing because he kind of, he knows us from back in the day. He used to hang out with us a lot. So, he hadn't seen the boys in a bit. So he was excited. So he's like, yo, what's up? And they brought up the Englehart thing. And he laughed. He thought shit was funny as fuck. And it's funny as fuck. So, I mean, it is. What are you going to do? You two. Oh yeah. What? I don't even understand what this means. AOA. What does this mean? I don't get
What's
it.
up?
I don't get it. I don't know. Ice cream and crab
I'm calling
legs.
you the greatest monster
Of what?
of the internet. You are
I guess so.
the heel of all
I
heels.
see Thrawn has been on the Marco diet. Hey, that's not nice. Yeah, I mean that was. We'll review it on Star Wars. Oh Jesus! It has been more work.
Yeah, you let me know if you need me to take over.
I haven't seen you. Hey, Tony, I haven't seen anything from you lately. I haven't seen any of your stuff, Tony, recently. Maybe I just need to. I don't know how IG works, so I'm not good at it. Crab. Hey, what's up, Sticks? Crab legs and no. I ate crab legs and shrimp. I didn't eat the ice cream. The ice cream's still like melted and shit in the freezer or half-ass melted.
Well, that also would be bad for the
Yeah, they left. Hey, listen, they left that shit open. Whatever way that fucking ice cream comes out, that's on them. Like if they get like crooked ass whatever sandwiches and shit, that's on you, dude. If it's like
refrozen ice cream,
yeah, that's on you. You shouldn't have left that shit open. I mean, I know you're only like 3, but you guys know better, dude. It's all right.
Lost all my beer.
Dude, you know that shit's already cooked, bro. What's up, fellas? Salute. What's up? Poor Deadly Venoms. Good to see you, brother. Yep. BK. Is that what BK's got? That's all BK's got? All right. Finally, attack has come back to Wednesday night. It is Spawn 69. What's up, fellas? What's up? The guy riding a motorcycle?
That's right. No, not that. I'm looking at AOA's next comment.
What's AOA's? Why has AOA got a bunch of comments going on already?
Just cousin Larry was She-Hulk's dad. I forgot. He was She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Larry Appleton.
Spawn. Phil, what's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, Phil. We should do a Raw watching party. I told the story of that before, right? Where we rented it from the library. We were really young kids. My mom didn't know what it was. And then all of a sudden...
She knew what it was.
Yeah, all of a sudden she heard and shit rated down on everyone. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's funny because
that shit was released in theaters. I saw that in the theater.
Wow, I did not.
What's up, Timothy?
Is it like 87? Something like that?
Yeah. Your parents took you in 87 to see Raw, dude.
Yeah, well, my dad took me to see all
New Jersey's wild, bro. New Jersey's wild.
Yeah, my dad took me to see all the Arnold movies. So Blood, Guts, get the occasional.
That was fine. All that stuff was fine. But when you start off the fucking movie with a kid screaming about shitting and pissing everywhere, that ain't going. Like it was funny.
Joke.
It was funny as hell because the joke's going on, right? The joke finishes, and just as that happens, my mom comes down from the upstairs and says, "What are you watching?" And then he starts. I don't know what the jokes go in there. She's like, "What?" And we were trying to fast forward it, and I think it goes to the part where it goes, "You tell Bill Cosby to shut the fuck up and have a Coke and a smile." And I was like, "Oh God!"
It's all over.
Damn it! And she's just like, "Where did you get that?" And we're like, "The library." And she's like,
no more library
at the library. I go, "Yes, they do." You gotta remember, I got like 6 brothers, so it's all 6 of us just fucking laughing our asses off. And she's like, "Yo," and she's going on a date, so she took that. So then we didn't have nothing to watch. So then we ended up watching Shogun, the TV thing over. What's up, Cosmic One? What's up, Cosmic Corner? What's up, Comic Corner? What's up, Cosmic One? What up, everybody in the chat? All right, everybody in the chat, we got it. Let's get into it. Yeah, we already started off too much. We're supposed to be short. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, all right, guy's dying over here.
Let's go.
Comics Corner. I think I know Comics Corner, but I'm not sure if that's.
I would probably imagine we do, considering. Yeah, considering.
Yeah.
Oh, where is the thing? Let me run it.
Damn, Stick just got the bell. He started off early. Radar Movies Jersey is an education.
Ring the bell!
All I needed to know, I learned from movies.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's rock and roll.
Ready for some news? Here we go.
Please.
Let's talk about some top stories here. And, I mean, it's kind of the same thing we've been talking about, but a little something new going on this week. As of
Updates.
today, they actually got back into having face-to-face conversations
Hey,
in the
that's
strike.
nice.
So they've been kind of jawing at each other since like August and saying nobody wants to do anything about it. But today, 4 of these
See,
people
hold
these
on.
are all CEOs of these
Oh,
companies.
yeah.
Yes.
Hold the fuck
All
on.
right, I'm holding.
BK, dirtbag. How many buttons? They got as many buttons as I got unbuttoned on a regular day. Get out of here. Look at these guys. That's the CEO of Disney. That's the CEO of Netflix and the CEO of Warner?
Yep.
Or no, Universal.
Disney, Universal, Warner, and
Yeah, but I don't think she's part of
She's Universal. She's Universal.
Yeah,
so.
she's Universal. So Warner's the guy at the end. Definitely my man from Disney and Netflix got it going. I mean, like, look, man, they know what's up. 3-button minimum, bro. 3-button minimum.
yeah. Well, anyway, they're talking again, and the CEOs actually attended the meetings today, allegedly. And
I can't help it. They can't grow chest
Why
hair.
does the Netflix guy kind of look like Alton Brown?
He does.
yeah, he does. Yeah, a little older, Alton Brown's older brother or uncle. Or
Yeah, a
something.
little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like the brother that's not famous.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, this is a positive sign that they're actually talking. But I'm not holding my breath. So
Oh, they'll figure it out eventually.
eventually they will. Yes, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk about the box office, eh?
Hey,
Oh boy.
Any ideas what the number 1 movie was?
What was this week? This week was it wasn't The Nun. That was the week before. Is this Expendables?
I don't think
I
it's out.
agree.
It was Expendables
Yeah.
this upcoming week. Expendables might be this upcoming
Yeah, it's
week.
coming soon.
please don't be Expendables.
It's not. It wouldn't
It's
be
not
anyway,
out
I
yet.
don't think. Let's say it's The Nun again.
You're right. It is The Nun again. Barely.
Love horror.
Barely.
hell?
Because
Oh, I forgot. That's what it was. The Poirot. I actually do want to see that.
yeah, The Haunting in Venice, Agatha Christie movie, just came behind The Nun 2.
Mm.
So
Equalizer
14.5,
3 still putting out 7.2 million. Very strong showing. Very strong showing.
Yep.
Instant
Equalizer.
classic. Instant
Um,
classic. Probably best movie of the year.
Still doing
Of-
good. I might be seeing that this coming week. My father-in-law wants to go see that movie, so we might.
yeah?
Yeah, it's one of the ones he wants. He
jealous.
gave us
Chef.
a list of 3 movies. So,
I want to go
all
see
the
it.
Joe, all the weeks are starting to look weaker and weaker, man.
yeah.
Well, it traditionally, way back in the day, this used to be a slow time. After summer, September was slow. So this is when they start putting all the Oscar fare out. So you start getting the buzz about that kind of stuff.
Why doesn't Kingdom of Nerds have a wrench?
I don't know.
You gotta get him Joe a wrench. All right.
I didn't do it. Yep. So anyway, The Haunting in Venice was even at like the premium large format screens and IMAX screens, which made it do really well. So that's why it was almost beat out the number 1. But The Nun definitely pulled through on Sunday and got its number 1 status. So all right. So
Thanks for that update.
no problem.
Yeah.
So anytime we get any news on Godzilla, we're gonna talk about it. So
Absolutely.
the
Fair
Godzilla
enough. I'm on
folks
board.
put out a new teaser. This picture of Godzilla looking like not classic Godzilla, but a classic Godzilla pose where he's destroying the city. His tail is charged up. He's ready to go destroy things. And we got a quote from the president of Toho International Films and post-war Japan. Japan's already destroyed by a war, and then Godzilla's bringing a new threat. So that's what the minus 1.0 title comes from. So it's getting double whammied. And then, so just a reminder, Japan opens November 3rd, and for us here in the States, we get December 1st.
Yeah.
So
I'll
yeah,
check it out.
I am excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. Moving along.
I'm down. I like it.
Yeah, I like me some Godzilla. My favorite toy growing up.
Yeah, it's a good toy. Love it.
I'm still looking to
Beetle.
get one back, but it's too expensive.
Doesn't Dub have one? Or did you? Dub, you have...
I still have it. Not for long though. I almost lost it today.
Oh, Pete, you should get it for
It
me
almost
before
happened. Yeah.
Pete, you should buy
Maybe
it.
Sunday. Maybe Sunday it's going. So that's the current plan.
Oh.
I just needed help and I couldn't go by myself today. So, but it might be gone today or Sunday.
You need me to go with you someplace?
No, it's just my cousin's supposed to come and we had a plan and he was gonna
Oh.
go hang out with the guy and stuff and it didn't work out.
Oh.
So Blue Beetle is coming to digital on the 26th.
Already?
Yeah, already. You can buy it on digital. Not
To
like,
buy it,
yeah,
not like free.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be able to purchase it. They put out
in Arizona.
a behind the scenes featurette today, giving you I didn't remember how long it was, but they give some behind the scenes, kind of giving you a trailer promoting this digital release.
Again, I heard it was good. I still haven't seen the movie, but
Yeah.
friends that did see it,
Hey,
they
Jeffrey
actually said
Drake.
it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm waiting till it comes out, and I don't
Me
have to pay
too.
for
At this
it.
point, it's just
So moving along, so we had a movie come out in IMAX, Stop Making Sense, which is a 40-year-old documentary about the Talking Heads. It was
sure it's not just about me talking, because all I do is talk sense.
talking sense all the time. So during the Toronto Film Festival, they did a live showing and then an interview with Spike Lee. And that live showing was kind of broadcast all over the world, including, most of the world, or whoever has IMAX, I guess. And it became IMAX's highest grossing live event ever. 640K, sold out in 25 screens and 165 IMAX locations in North
from
America.
A24 too. That's a.
I'm
They put
sorry,
out some good stuff.
A24.
They put out good stuff.
Yeah, I've seen this, but not in IMAX, and so I mean, they must have mastered the sound and whatever. It's a good. It's Talking Heads. I mean, I don't know. You can't really go wrong with Talking Heads. So, as far as
Fair
I'm
enough.
concerned, yep. Took me a long time to get on board with them. I had a couple friends that were really into them, and then I finally I got on board, and I'm in. I've been in for a while. Okay, so moving along,
Musical genius.
we've gotten some new pictures, stills from Marco's highly anticipated.
I'm excited. This makes me
Toxic
even more.
Avenger
Dude,
movie.
Is that
please.
Tobey Maguire?
This makes me more excited than anything.
No, that is Elijah Wood.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
Okay, it's Elijah
Creepy
Wood.
shit.
Elijah Wood. Creepy.
Looking like Danny DeVito's penguin.
Yeah, right.
Cosplay.
So these are the first pictures. So this movie will actually debut tomorrow night at that fantastic FestCon that we talked about. I believe it's in Texas. So tomorrow night, some people are actually going to see it for the first time.
You tell me this doesn't look amazing. These stills alone, you're not like, holy fuck, I need to watch this.
I hope the movie is a lot like this top right still that we have there with those guys the orange one. Like I hope the movie is a lot like that.
Yeah,
like really like the first one. I
like all of it except for the
serious.
bottom two left ones that make no. There's no.
They don't make any sense, right?
Yeah, the bottom two left.
I'm just kind of disappointed it's not premiering in Jersey. You know.
Yeah, that's where
mean, this does seem very Jersey-esque. This looks like
where he's supposed to be from. Like, let us have our weird fake news little typecast.
I mean, it could be from Cleveland too. He could come out the river.
Right. And on that note, we're gonna move on to Saw X, which is coming soon. You can buy a popcorn container.
Yep.
But you can't buy it online anymore because they sold out. So you'll have to get them at the theater.
Did your wife get one, Dub?
She did not get one. No, she definitely did not get one.
Is she mad?
She didn't find out about it until after they were sold out, which I'm kind of glad that she didn't.
I got a Cinemark right around the corner. I could have went and checked.
Yeah, no, it's okay. She doesn't need one. We're good. She won't, like, we've seen some dolls and plushes and things, and she won't buy them. She may have previously purchased them, but nowadays she definitely will not. She's been going back and forth on whether or not she wants to see this movie. So we'll see if that happens. But anyway, yeah. So if you want this, $24.99, and you'll have to go to a Cinemark theater to get it.
And you still got to pay for the popcorn, I think.
Wow. Yep. But his
Really?
eyes glow, so that's kind of
That's
cool.
what AMC does, at least. I'm just guessing that's what Cinemark does.
Tell you, something smells like dirty feet. Freaking.
All right.
That's just
Marco's
your theater, man.
anti-popcorn.
Gross. Gross.
All right, got some streaming news here for you. So the showrunner for
New Crow's happening. We talked
Daredevil.
about that, I think, last week.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
Universe.
it was actually, I think, on that the show called The Top 10 that we have now here on
Oh, yes.
CBSI Top 10.
right,
Check it
that
out.
book, right? So what's going on here is Disney has this habit. I'm not sure if other studios do it, but Disney's been doing this forever and ever, where they put a show on for a couple years and they change the name ever so slightly, and then they reset all the contracts back to like zero, like year one. Like, for example, there was like, they had all those kids shows that would be on, like Hannah Montana, and they would change to Hannah Montana on a farm, or I don't know what I never watched, I don't know, but they would add things at the end. And then they would like, change the name ever so slightly, so it would reset, because it would be quote unquote a brand new show. So this Born Again, by adding Born Again to it, all the contracts that may or may not have been there. I know it was a Netflix show, but they go back.
Oh,
to a
because
new
no,
show,
they don't go big again. They can start they can argue a new contract for a new show. Oh,
brand new. So it becomes a brand new show, and so this showrunner will get no credit for anything, and that's kind of questionable whether or not he should, because it's like he didn't create Daredevil, but I don't know. That's a different debate. But he's not going to get any kind of credit for this, and then the reboot.
Dag.
So this is another one of those things that he's saying, or people are saying, should be negotiated in this whole contract thing. So Disney can't do that, because Disney does this on a regular basis with a lot of their shows.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand enough about it. But yeah, it seems like shit. They're still giving Luke, like, if Dave does anything over there, the ones that he doesn't touch, he still gets paid on for all the Disney stuff, and so does Lucas. He still gets paid for shit, even though he doesn't have shit to do with it. So I mean, like, if those top execs can do it, like, why can't the guy who started, like, if you start to tell a storyline and somebody finishes off your story, I'm not saying you get paid for that, like, full in, you get fucking 15 points, but give the brother a half a point, bro.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, are they finishing his story or not? It's the same actor, sure, but are they actually leveraging?
Hey,
I'm just
saying.
saying.
I mean, you got same guy playing Daredevil, same guy playing Kingpin, and even you got John Bernthal coming back.
And he made those characters fucking really good, and that's why they're doing this. They're not doing it because he didn't do shit. They're doing it because he did a really good job.
He did a good job.
So I mean, I'm just saying, if you can cut a check to Lucas, if you can cut a check to, I mean, Favre gets shit from both. He gets it from Marvel and from DC all the time. Not Favre. What was his name in?
I thought you said Favre. I'm like, what are you talking?
Like Brett Favre. What did he get?
What was his name in? What was his name in fucking in the movie with Rudy?
Favreau.
Yeah, but what was his name in the movie with Rudy?
Who's the wild man now?
Yeah, but he gets checks for checks from both.
Is Rudy's
he gets
friend?
checks from a bunch of shit, dude. So does anybody else that was executive producing stuff. So if the executive producers are willing to get that, why wouldn't the showrunner get a little bit of a squeaky?
He was Mike from Swingers.
He was Mike.
Who's the big winner? Who's the big winner?
You're the big winner.
All right. So yeah, this sucks. So just kind of be aware of it. There's a couple comments in the chat saying like how this actually works. Joe Doolin and Sam have kind of explained it better than I did, I think. So this is exactly what happens. So they don't have to pay the full contracts ever, because they can just give
after 5, you name it. That's fucking.
I thought it was 3, but he probably knows better than I do. So I'll go with that.
There you go.
There you go.
Not Filoni. Filoni gets paid off this shit too.
So Vanna White, I know we were all concerned for Vanna White because we heard Pat Sajak was leaving, but this was going to be her last season too under contract, but she has signed an extension for 2 more years. So she will be on Wheel of Fortune for 2 more years with the new host.
Old broads need jobs too, bro. If you give old dudes jobs all these times, give some of these broads jobs too. There you go.
She's going to keep her job, so that's great news. So 2 more years.
Is she like 80?
I don't know.
I mean,
did-
Betty
did
White
not
was
read-
still
No,
in at
not
102.
80s, but-
So
Betty White was a beast.
Getting there. I mean, we're
that's what
talking
I'm
about a
saying.
game
Yep.
show from the 80s.
Yeah, still going.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll
She had to be
say
in her 30s and
70s,
80s.
maybe.
Yeah, was it the 70s?
Late
But she's
60s?
like, she's got to be in her 30s, and then 70 and 30, that's 60.
No, she would have been in
another
like
20,
20.
80. Who cares how old she is? Get your money, old grandma.
Who cares indeed? So this next story is a Pete's fear of something that may happen, and this is teased
Hey,
by.
Sticks, isn't she a fellow senior citizen with you? I would be making fun of other senior citizens. You're like pushing 70, bro. She's
Nick
66.
Khan, not Tony Khan. Nick Khan floated the idea of a TKO All-Star Weekend. Since TKO is now the owner of UFC and WWE, they could have one city where Friday night would be SmackDown, Saturday would be UFC pay-per-view, and Sunday would be a WWE.
Who, wait,
premium live
TKO
event.
bought?
No, I don't want it
Wait,
on
what?
Sundays. I like it on Saturdays.
TKO owns WWE and UFC
TKO is
now.
the new company.
It's a new company that
It's not Titan
Endeavor.
Entertainment anymore or whatever.
No, they got
did
bought out.
Endeavor renamed as they bought WWE. They renamed the whole place TKO.
Yep. So they own it all three. And Vince McMahon is still in charge of things, but
Big shout out to Corbin. Just talked to him the other day. You better stop it. You better knock it off.
Oh,
better
well, if you
knock
talk
it
to him
off.
again, tell him we say hi.
I
Miss
did.
Corbin.
I do too. I do too.
All right.
He still doesn't forgive me for saying who the girl was that.
I thought you were going to say about all the rundowns you have on DC these days.
No. He's like, bro, remember that time you brought up what's her name? And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, by the way, saw her on the TV the other day. Damn, did you fuck up, bro? He used to be on the show
with that.
Well, he did. I mean, hey, dude, he's a nice kid, but yeah, he messed up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Is it Stick's birthday today?
Sticks is now what, 72?
Sticks, it's your birthday.
I see a lot of happy birthday Sticks in the chat. So happy birthday, Sticks, if it's your birthday.
I know I missed Bruce's birthday the other day, and
it's not Sticks' birthday. Every day they say it's Sticks' birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear.
So we have a new logo.
80th birthday.
Paramount has unveiled a new logo for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That shit's too long.
Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There's too many words.
Lots of words. It's just going to be called Ninja Turtles anyway.
TTMNTEE. Fucking, I can't even. Turtle power.
So basically, this TV series will take place between the current movie that just came out and the next movie that will be the sequel to it. So
what's up, Andy?
What's up, Andy? Between these two movies, so it's the Turtles will be having solo adventures during this show.
Real quickly, make sure you watch Andy's review on the Soka show. He's got a great review. I did not watch it, but I talked to Andy. I actually told him I'm very disappointed in his rating, and I will tell you why on Sunday. Spoiler alert. Okay,
wow.
Just to let you know. All right, but check out his stuff, dude. It's really good. AOA, put the sub thing. Oh, there you go. Good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, and it's always down in the link below anyway.
Where did he put it?
It'll be there if it's not there yet.
Yeah, it'll be there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's right there. There you go. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk about some comics real quick.
We got comics.
We got some comics news. So we're gonna start off with some mistakes were made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Batman 608 had that foil edition that came out this week for Batman Day. And then Fish Flies #2.
Yeah, DC don't care. Image like destroy it.
Yeah, so DC doesn't care, but they're still going to let people order a new one. But no, we don't know what was actually wrong with it. They didn't say what was wrong with it, and I don't know if anybody's actually identified what was wrong with that book.
Oh, the Batman. I thought there was a duplicate page in there too.
Oh, was there? I didn't know
I
that.
think
I didn't
so.
know.
I think I saw somebody list something about that.
In the fish flies, for sure, it was page 17 was repeated on page 24. So that was a duplicate page. Image wants you to destroy that book. One of the retailers destroy it. Retailers will get a full refund, and then they will get a new printing of that book automatically based on what they ordered last time.
But folks are selling them.
But people are selling them, and they're selling well. But
hey, hold on. Let me direct what Andy's saying. I think Andy wants us to take our final segment of the day. We will get there quickly because we don't have a long show today because I am sick and whatever. But I think he wants us to talk about Clone Wars 1. Andy is the proud owner of Clone Wars 1. He's got a sweet Clone Wars 1 that got a couple SIGs on it, I might add. So I think he's here just to harass us trying to do it. We will not. He's a very nice man. His wife is adept with a dual lightsaber. I've seen her before. I am very scared when she comes after me with them. I have no weapons. I'm very scared of it. I will tell you, we will get there as quickly as possible. Sorry for breaking into the news.
That's okay. That Clone Wars 1 that he has is
dope.
It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
I'm not a SIG guy, but that's a good one. That's a
yeah, that was amazing. I got to watch that happen step by step, and I wasn't there, but I felt like I was part of it while it was happening. It was great.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you're really close friends with them. I've got to spend some great time with the both of them.
Yeah, every time he went out and came back, I got to see where it was and what was going on with it. Man. It was cool, fantastic.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Hey, this is what I'm going to tell you about these two books real quickly. Nobody destroyed any of these motherfuckers. Dude. I mean, maybe somebody did, but nobody destroyed any of these. Nobody destroyed any of these.
Yeah.
They all pulled them and said, let's go throw them up on eBay for $20.
Yeah. Let's get them out of here. I saw a couple of the Batman Day 608s. That's why I'm letting you know. Like, they were out there. Plus, that was a day late. That was a day after it came out anyways.
DC didn't say to destroy them. They just said, we're going to send you new ones. Don't worry.
Yeah. Production.
Image said destroy. DC just didn't care.
Yeah,
Lunar didn't care.
But it was both from Lunar, so that's, so DC must not have cared at all. All right, let's move along into some very important humanity news today. Orcus has remained the savior of the human race in the Marvel Universe right now. In multiple Marvel comic releases today, Orcus has been fighting the good fight to protect humanity from mutants and their constant genetic interference and temporal destruction. Orcus is keeping the X out of New York City, and they have destroyed all the mutant teleportals, and they're even on the television, and there's maps everywhere. They tricked us,
Kyle?
Marco. They tricked us, they poisoned us, they walked among us.
Hey,
thanks to your support, mutant teleportals have been
you and all the rats in New York can go someplace else. Get out of here with this. This is not new. Get out. We are reviewing, so we won't be reviewing any of the American titles for any mutants today, but spoiler alert, maybe.
Well, that's good because
what's up, Kyle?
Need to go. Moving along, Captain America has held many jobs. He's been the first Avenger, the Super Soldier, Sentinel of Liberty, and now he's a landlord.
Oh, he's a landlord.
He's a landlord now. Captain America has purchased the building that he lives in because it was about to be closed down and probably destroyed. But he stepped up, got some money from Tony Stark, and bought that building.
Wait,
and
he
now
stepped up, got money from his friend. Wait, did he step
and
up?
bought a building? That is a hero.
Oh, I mean, you got some type of balls to put out a fucking book like this, bro. You got some type of fucking balls. But dude, listen, Dub can make fun of fucking the mutants all he wants. At least they'll put out some bullshit like this, dude. This is some bullshit.
Hey guys, you ever see that Joe Pesci movie, The Super? Let's do that with Captain America.
No, Sticks. Yes, that's what this book is about.
I'm okay. I saw this. I'm like, all right, this is number one.
We're definitely not. We definitely aren't talking about that bullshit.
No.
Who did this again? Was this Krasinski?
I forgot. I wrote it down and I forgot who's writing this. Somebody AOA, who's writing this book?
Yeah, it was a familiar name, and I'm like, okay. And then, well, okay.
You know AOA didn't read this bullshit. All right, next up.
All right, moving on. DC canceled some things. So there was supposed to be a Hardware Season 1 trade, a Trial of the Amazons trade, and then foil versions of this Batman Year 1 storyline, and it all got canceled. So we're not going to get those. The facsimile foils may get resolicited later, but I don't know. Maybe they're saving them for something.
Stanley, get out of here.
And Harley Quinn, Black, White, and Redder, which has not been solicited yet. The 1 in 25 has been canceled.
Dude, hold on,
What?
hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Chef, hold on. Even Cap can't sell his comics, so he's buying apartments and renting them out to make ends meet.
Ring the bell!
Get out of here, dude. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, so good. Yeah. So I don't know why DC's canceling things, but they are. A couple of gaming notes this week.
Jesus, Joe. Give it to Joe too. Give wrenches to Joe and
Oh
did.
my god.
Oh, you did? All right, cool.
At least I think
Ring
I
the
did.
bell!
I can't see. It don't matter.
But yeah, they're not going to show in here.
Okay.
Gotcha. So this first one's kind of a weird whoops kind of story. So Microsoft is in the middle of a case with the FTC for like they're trying to buy another company, Blizzard, I think, and the government stopping them for antitrust purposes, and they're supposed to upload the documents to
Give wrenches. Give Kyle a
the
wrench.
site.
Yeah, so I'm looking for Kyle. I'm like, anybody who's on the channel should have one.
Go ahead.
And so they're supposed to upload some documents. Instead, they uploaded some plans that they had back in August of 2020. And this is Phil Spencer, the CEO or chief of Xbox. And back in August 2020, he said getting Nintendo would be a career moment and a good move. It's just taking Nintendo. Nintendo can't see how beneficial it would be for them. Like they wanted to buy Nintendo. And
This ain't the first time. Yeah, they want to do
no,
it
no, they
before.
did it. Yeah, they've done it like it was like 15,
Yeah.
20 years ago. But he's trying to do it again, and Nintendo laughed in their face. Like, we don't need you at all. And so this guy, but he wanted to do it just to promote himself and for his career, is what this document basically says. And he's getting ripped apart all over everywhere for this document coming out. And it was a mistakenly released document. They were supposed to put out some other numbers and things, and they put this up there. So now this document is public knowledge. They had to
Yeah,
apologize.
you don't think that's how that works at a high executive level, that they try to pull stuff over so that they can get bigger bonuses and more? Like, that's exactly how that works. Why are people upset? This is how the world works. You don't fucking know this?
I don't know.
Well,
This is
there's
what
plenty of
happened.
NFTs you can buy, and don't pay your taxes, kids.
We do not provide financial advice for anyone.
No,
Please
pay
do
taxes, bro. Pay taxes. Do not buy NFTs. Do not buy NFTs. Pay taxes.
And the other bit of video game news we had today was Contra Operation Beluga. Whoops, and I misspelled coming to the Switch in 2024. This is a thorough reimagining of the 1987 classic.
Bro, my son, he took some of his gift cards and bought Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
So you know,
Mhm.
it's on like DK, bro. It is on like Donkey. That's his favorite character on too. Hey, so the new Smash Brothers? What's the best character, by the way?
It
He
depends
likes
how you
DK
like
because
to
it's heavy and he can move with it.
Yeah.
Because he's really young. I'm still messing people up with Link.
Yeah, I
I'm
do like
messing
Link.
people up with Link.
I usually use Link or Samus. Those are
Who's
my
the one
two
that?
favorites.
And then one of the people you could do like I used. He
But
made
Kirby's
me
is
use.
kind of a badass.
Yeah,
so.
he made you use Kirby. Kirby got
Mhm.
that triple kick bullshit going on. That's real sweet. That shit is real sweet. That shit
Yeah.
is
Kirby
real
can float
sweet.
and Kirby's awesome.
Yeah.
So this game is coming out. What also
Look at Chef
how I
giving out
learned
the
about this
code.
game. David Nakayama did the box art for this game. So
Yeah.
that's
We
Mm-hmm.
up,
we
down,
all
down,
pay all
left,
our
right, left, right,
taxes.
BA select start. Yeah, so that's the game for any Konami game or a code for any Konami game. Not just Contra, but then Ghosts and Goblins and some other stuff too. Like had that same code you could use.
Also, was it Xavier Woods? That's the belt they have
That's
for their gaming channel.
that's a show called. Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah.
Called
Did
that.
you hate it? Hey, you know what type of losers you were hanging out with, right? Because whenever you're like, yeah, do you know whenever they be like, you know the country code, you up, down, left, right, BA select start. They're like, it's not select start, it's just start. And I would just go like, oh, bitch, you ain't got no friends then.
Oh, so you play by yourself?
That's all right. You play by yourself.
Yeah.
Meh.
I don't think there was. I mean, once in a while, if I played one
back to
player,
your
but
paper route.
Yeah, I doubt I ever
Paper
played.
route having bitch.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
like
I'm saying.
Nakayama does art and all kinds of other things than comics, like the box
Yeah,
art.
I love that he did this. Yeah,
Like,
I thought it was really
I
cool.
like that stuff.
He does like the Captain Falcon character. Zach.
Yeah, Pikachu. Those are Pokemon.
Did
So many
that
different Pokemon.
did that DC Warner Brothers fight game that's supposed to be like the Smash Brothers knockoff? Did it ever come out? You could be like Batman fighting Scooby Doo and stuff, but I don't know if it ever.
No, I didn't see that. I've seen Nickelodeon one, but I haven't seen
years ago, and it kept getting delayed.
I haven't seen a Warner Brothers one.
Hmm.
Seen like the SpongeBob and things like that happen.
We all pay our taxes. Yes, dear IRS, we all pay our taxes. All of us.
Absolutely.
Yep. Next up.
All right, let's talk about some toys. So this is courtesy of our Marvel Legends Insider, Brainbuster. This is
Zachy said it's shut down already. Grand opening, grand closing off. What? Zag, how long was it open
what, the
for?
Warner Brothers game you talking about?
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Up and down, bro.
So, yeah, I missed it.
Who wants this? Who the fuck wants this?
I've read nothing but positive reviews about this figure online because of that William Dafoe's face. They captured it really well.
It does look like him.
It looks
like him. It does. I'll give him that.
I mean, I don't really care so much, but man, I read nothing but good stuff about it when I looked this up. This has not been announced yet officially by Hasbro, but we think it's going to happen on the 22nd, which is PulseCon, which is Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, make sure you watch the PulseCon, bro.
You're gonna get all the deets and pre.
I mean, if I was a big Willem Dafoe fan, sure, but other than that,
maybe you want to make.
I think they're pushing. I think something big might be coming out of Transformers. So if you're a Transformer fan, you might want to watch.
Yeah,
that's the word on the street. The word on the street is whatever.
You know that Optimus Lego is on sale on Amazon. I got to notice.
For how much?
That. It's only like 15% off, but it still saves you like $20.
Yeah, it's like I thought it was like a $200, $300.
It's $180 to start, but it's on sale for like $150 something.
Well,
yeah, the Atari 2600 went on sale too, and like that one's probably it's going to be gone soon.
Like I kind of want it. I still kind of want that Optimus, but
yeah, the Optimus is nice.
That is. That's a good point. If you're going to show this, it's because it's some dude.
Yeah, it's some dude's picture that he took.
Just some dude's picture. Don't you see that thumb?
Yeah, I kind of cropped it out except for that one. I left the thumb in there so you would know.
Scuffed it up. He stuffs his own boxes.
Yeah, or he got it like that. You know, it's probably this guy probably got fired from Target after showing this or whatever. So
yeah,
you ripped the sticker.
Yeah. All right, moving along. So Mondo is continuing. So this is the 30th anniversary of Mask of the Phantasm, and this figure is a 12-inch.
Spoiler alert for anybody who didn't see it.
30 years ago.
30 years, Pete.
30 years.
That's an old kickback because when we first started to attack, people would bitch at us that we were spoiling shit, and it would always be like 20 or 30 years. It's like, dude.
30 years later. So if you buy the timed edition, which is already on sale, and it's only on sale until the 25th, you can buy it as $210, and you get a swappable Andrea torso. So if you don't, you can only get the Phantasm figure. So you can have Andrea with the hood on.
Oh wait, so Andrea is the
she's. Wait,
fucking spoiler alert. See, that's how it's done. That's how it's done.
What?
That's how it's done. Go.
So anyway, it went on sale on the 19th yesterday, and it will be on sale for a few more days. So if you want this figure to go with your other 12-inch Batman animated series figures, you got a couple days left. $210. And the regular edition is only $190, and that'll be on sale a little bit longer, I believe. So
only $190.
Only $190.
But still, for $20, I think that's a good.
Yeah. Why would you not pay the $20 and just get that one
at that price?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And with the upcoming holiday season, Little People has some new.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Get the Nightmare Before Christmas set.
Yeah.
Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, and Zero, and then the Hocus Pocus set, which is those Bette Midler people.
Aren't they both coming to theaters too?
Nightmare for Christmas is. I don't know about
I
Hocus
think
Pocus,
Hocus
but
Pocus is
probably.
too, because my son was like, I want to go see Hocus Pocus. I'm like, you can go with your mom. Hocus Pocus ain't one of my movies.
You can watch it on Disney Plus, right? They have both of them on there now.
Yeah, but you go see it in the theater.
Yeah.
He likes the feet popcorn that Marco hates so much.
Gross.
Never. Yeah, I don't get the feet popcorn thing.
Smells like wet socks and feet.
You went to the wrong theater.
And with
Every
that,
theater.
our news is wrapped up.
Short
Nice.
news. Good job. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. We going into comics? I bet you we have an intro that I don't remember that we have an intro for
We
this.
do.
I bet we
If
do.
you
We
want to
have
run
an
it, I will
intro.
run it.
Okay, well, I'm going to start comics, so let me know when you're ready to run an intro.
Now.
All right, we've only got 2 this week. You guys haven't given me any suggestions, so I took a suggestion from a viewer that actually was a guest on SNS. If you hadn't seen it, go check it out. Last week's SNS was pretty fun, as they mentioned already in the chat.
Oh, wait,
But-
you pivoted.
Yeah, because I tried to read that DC Swill, and it was fucking horrible this
I was
week.
gonna say, I thought we were doing War of the Green Lantern.
So instead, I took the only book that's got something that a character that has the same height as Pete. We are doing Alpha Flight number 2. We read number 1.
Right,
And
Sasquatch.
since I think you don't know which character is Sasquatch. And since Dub already just besmudged all the freaking X-Men other titles in the US, we decided to go with the Canadian title, where Department H is supposed to be working technically to trap Marvels, but they aren't. We found out last episode that all of Alpha Flight is working together to help them out and try to get them off that lonely planet of the up north Swill. Sorry, all you Canadian people, but all you got is Molson Canadian. All right. So they're yelling back and forth. They're like, look, it's cool because we can play both sides. We can find out when Department H and all the Sentinel programs are going to go after them and Orca and all that stuff because we're on the inside. Then they call up a couple of friends up in space and they're like, yo, there, little Pete there in his little P outfit's like, yo, hey, me and Fang here. By the way, they changed what's his name to Fang. Wolverine's kid's name to Fang. So they're like, yo, can they go up to Sheer? And they're like, yeah, you can. The Empire will take you, but like, we're not trying to get in any of your war. And Puck's like, that's okay. I'm looking right at your woo. Dude, keep your eyes up there, little buddy.
I'm looking at you,
Pete,
fella.
Pete, keep your eyes up there, little buddy. Looking a little low there. So, anyways, then it goes to the diner in Oregon. And they're like, yo, what's up? And it's like, yo, hey, wait. What clip? No.
Tits were unbelievable.
Oh man, I love titties. So
Dude, he was at her kneecap eye level, not her tit eye level. He was looking straight at her lower portion private parts, bro. Look at that. Look, right there. Right. Where's he looking? Why do you think she's covering her hands up right in front of her hips?
Well, she's
That's
floating,
exactly
and
where
he's
little
already
Pete was
short.
looking, bro. No, that's where little Pete was looking. Perv. All right. Next up, they're at Lenny's. It's in Oregon. I don't think it is in Oregon. I've been to Oregon before. I've been to Bend, Oregon, as a matter of fact. It ain't there. But this dude's there anyhow. And all of a sudden, this waitress is like, whoa, sell him out. Go call the cops.
Lenny's,
This dude's like-
Lenny's is everywhere.
Not this Lenny's. This dude is like, then all of a sudden, this dude's like, yo, you want more coffee or some pie? And he's like, oh, shit, the cops are here. Get out. Why is he telling everybody get out? Because, like, if they get out, he's about to blow up. But that didn't make sense, but who cares? So, anyways, they start talking to, remember, they brought this character back, this Nemesis character. She can use the sword to teleport. And then she's like, oh, man, it's exhausting teleporting. They're like, well, we need you to teleport again. And she's like, yo, all right, we're going to teleport. At the same time, Department H is getting a call, and they're like, yo, we'll go beat those people up. And Oracle's like, yo, you did terrible last time. Everybody beat you up. We're going to send in all these Sentinel robots to Lenny's, which is just a small, shitty-ass diner. It's like an American, it's like a Denny's, but shittier. And then Kaboosh, the dude's like, yo, I'm messing all these people up. And the guy that's in the costume that's trying to run the whole thing is like, I'm going to get him. Oh, wait, 7's down, 6 down, 5 down, 4 down. And then he's like, oh, shit. And he's like, why are you after me? He's like, that's actually kind of cool line because this is what they used to do in the Marvel comics when we were growing up with the Sentinels. So I thought it was kind of cool. He pretty much just goes, you're mutant and you haven't left yet. And then all of a sudden the dude goes, you thought you could just take him. And here comes in Fang. I don't know why we got to call him Fang, but that's what we got to call him from now on. A couple more of the, yeah, that's his name's Fang now. Don't you remember from last week?
I don't remember, no.
Oh, okay, well, his
Last
name's Fang now. Yeah, not Darkin, or last month. His
Right,
name's
right.
Fang now. So, anyways, Fang and all them, and Nemesis comes in, and boom, boom, boom. Actually, it's pretty good. The art sucks. Art's fucking horrible. decent book for what they got over at
Why
Marvel.
didn't the shaman dude just do the in a chuck thing and just grow to like a giant?
Because it's a lot better when you get. He wasn't
Super
there.
Friends one, isn't it?
Yeah, he wasn't there. No, there's a Charming guy.
He was
There's
in
a
the
Charming
plane in the other panel. He was in the plane.
Oh yeah. That's the other team. Yeah. All right. That's I said there was one of those guys. Okay, so then Tony Fleece was on SNS last Saturday, and he said, "Yo, you need to read this book. It just slanders the Midwest." And I was like, "I'm not going to do it." And then I went to LCS, and they had one had about 3 covers left. 2 had the last cover on 2. I bought the last cover on 3. I bought one of the last 2 covers on 4. Couldn't even find 5. So I guess people are buying this thing. So I said, "Sure, I'll look at this slander."
They do some fun homage covers across this one.
They aren't fun. They're weirdos. If you like,
yeah, that's what I mean. That's fun to me. Like, who else is doing Deathmate covers?
That he does. They do, and they reference it a lot here too. Yeah.
Homage.
They reference the shit a lot too.
ASM 300. No, we don't.
Fair. So, it does have this dude who's just sitting on a bench. This is actually kind of fucking funny. I gotta give it to Seeley. He's writing some funny lines in here, dude. So this Billy picks. Now I don't know. Look, the Midwest is vast. Not everybody, some of this seem very Billy-esque. So I don't know what type of the Midwest. I think Fleece is from South Dakota. That makes sense. And I think they said Seeley's from rural Wisconsin, which I still don't think rural Wisconsin is as Billy as this, but whatever. So this truck comes up, it's like, hey, the bus doesn't go there. Then they find out who the guy is.
It's all like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. The whole Midwest is different.
It's all like Napoleon Dynamite.
So the guy figures out who he is. He's like, "Oh, screw you. We're not gonna pick you up." And then the dude's like, "All right, fuck it. I'll call an Uber." He calls an Uber, and the guy in the truck goes, "Yo, bro, not picking you up." He's like, "Shit, okay, just cancel it. I'll call the next one." He's like, "Yeah, I am the only Uber in this town." So eventually he walks home, and his mom and dad are there, and they're like, "Listen, we ate dinner at 8:30. It is past 8:30, and you lost your job. How are you gonna get fired on your day off, Craig?" He's like, "Damn, bro." He's like, "Why are you so hard on it?" He's like, "Do y'all just want to hang out?" And they're like, "Okay, we're going to say some prayers." By the way, this dog's 60 years old. I don't know what's up with Tony and dogs, but why you got to have a 60-year-old dog in this is beyond me.
In dog years?
No, in human years. Well, he said this dog was about 14 in life years when he left, and he left 20 years ago, so it's 34 years old or something. I don't know the canon on this dog 60. Really. Yeah, 16 dogs.
Well, how do you know he's 60 if you don't know the canon?
Did anybody else what? It didn't make any sense.
I figured I would learn everything I needed to know from your excellent review and recap.
So then the mom starts saying, "I told you the dog's old as shit." Is the dog old as shit? Yes, the dog's old as shit. That's all you need to know. Then the mom starts doing the Catholic guilt thing where she's praying for him, but she's not really praying for him, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about? Like the thing where she's like, "Oh, Lord, bless the dinner and my stupid kid who messes up all the time. That son of a bitch needs to get smacked in the side of his head." She's doing one of those prayers, which is kind of funny because that happens. Then she makes fun of her because I guess he had an affair with somebody. He's like, "Damn, I've had enough of this. I'm going to bed." So he slams his door like a little 2-year-old. Then he decides to go to a bar. No, I don't. I just know they're tasty. So the next thing up, he goes to the bar. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play darts." But apparently he's really good. That's what his skill is to be really good at shit like that. So they're like, "We know who you are. We aren't gonna play you, you idiot. Plus you're a loser, dude." And then all of a sudden he's checking out this chick, and he's like, "Damn, I used to bang that chick, and now she's with some other dude, and she got a business. That's gotta be tough, man, dude." Exes stalking you on the internet is the worst. The worst. Let me tell you, I've got a stalker from the internet. It is the worst. Anyways, next up, here you go. Some dude comes in and he's like, "Yo, I'm a bad guy that used to fight, and I'm here to tell you something." And dude grabs a trash can. He's like, "Yo, no, you're not." Boom. And then he's like, "Oh, I just wanted to tell you that." And he's rocking it out. In the meantime, all the locals grab him "Why did you fuck up that guy? Even though we told that guy he wasn't allowed here." And he's breaking shit everywhere. "Get out of here." They throw him out. And then the chick that he wants to bang was there. And she's like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" He's like, "What's up?" She's like, No, what's up?" And she's like, "Oh, yeah, what's up? Let's go get something to eat." And then he's like, "Hey, dude, look at all this stuff." And then she goes, "No, I named a sandwich after a quickie." Legitimately, that's what it's called. She was talking about giving him a quickie. Like a a morning like woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm talking about? Like a little doo, doo, doo in the morning. Like a, hey, how you doing?
I don't know what
Like
you're
a,
talking about.
what's good? What's good? I'm not gonna
A little afternoon delight.
No, but morning delight, morning delight, morning delight. And then she named a sandwich on the board after that, which is completely out of whatever. But anyways, it was kind of funny. And they have a back and forth of why we name it like that, but it's funny. And then a superhero team shows up. He's like, cool, it's my old superhero team. And they're like, no, not cool. You can't use anything that represents a shield, and you can't stop any crimes or criminals or fight people or whatever.
Weird
We're
stuff to
suing
put
you.
up on the sandwich board.
It is that, yeah. That
What can I
she
get
used
you,
to give him a
hon?
blowjob.
I'll take a snowball.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a blowjob. That's what. Yeah, there you go. If you didn't know what I was talking about, she pretty much put up a euphemism for a blowjob. Anyways, they're like, look, we're gonna sue you because you used a trash can as a shield. He's like, it was a trash can, not a shield. They're like, you can't do any criminal fighting. Blah blah blah. He's like, look, so there's one chick that's got like her hips out, and you can almost see her woos. Well, anyway, she turns around, and I think that's the chick that he was banging, but that's not the chick that she's with some other dude. So they walk away. He pleads, and they just keep walking away. In the meantime, they take Rhino old 60. They're like, look, dude, you're like 60, bro. Like, what are you doing trying to do stuff? I'm just gonna let you sleep out here. He's like, I was just trying to tell Johnny X about this thing, and hopefully he heard me. Do you think he heard me? And then they go this rustling, and all of a sudden Johnny stole some darts from the fucking dude. He's a thief. Look at this guy. He should be charged. He stole some darts from the bar. Yeah, and then he throws it, and all of a sudden you see the other guy go, oh no. They didn't throw at that guy. He threw it at his own dog, the dog that's 80 years old, but he didn't hit the dog. He hit some robot somehow. The robot starts beeping, but he can't hear the beeping for some reason. He's like, dog, you're lucky you didn't do that. And then you turn to the other side, and the old 60-year-old bad guy dude is all like chained up and bloody and shit. I'm actually going to read the next book, dude. To be honest with you, I thought this was going to be horrible. I'm not a huge Lionfell fan or a fan of that.
So the old dude who got killed, was he the keymaster or the gatekeeper? Because his whole outfit, it looks like the dogs from Ghostbusters.
I don't know. You can ask him. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, it was actually decent. Then they did have a second part where they go back. It's kind of like jumping back, and they do it very 90s action style. I thought it was okay. It's just not my style. And they're like, yeah, dude, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, cool. So apparently this big dude was banging the chick who you saw like her like hips and almost her booty and her, JJs and stuff like that. And apparently this Johnny X guy, apparently she was like getting down with that big dude. And the Johnny X guy was kind of flirting with her. So I assume something happened between the two of them. But I don't know because I didn't read number 2. That's all we got this week.
Yeah, we should have ran the after hours segment for that one.
Look, man, I'm telling you.
World Tree or
I've been telling you, it's been bad lately. What do you want me to tell you? All right, there we go. Okay. Let's get into
Saga
it.
came out this week.
I did, but like the problem with Saga is it's so sporadic, and
yeah, I know.
When we review it, so many people haven't caught up. And remember the last time
I know, and I didn't get
Sonic,
mine yet either.
like 20 people were like, "Yo, dude, we haven't read that yet. Don't review it." I'm like, "Okay, man. Like, well, I can't not review stuff because it comes out."
Yeah, I know. We're doing this on Wednesday. It's kind of tough.
Then you complain if I do.
I
You
even read
complain if I
the
don't.
book I got.
Yeah, but dude, no, Pete, no. Some of those people were like, they're 10 issues behind, bro.
Well,
like,
no, fair enough.
I can't help you with that.
I don't know. I gave a spoiler from 1992 today, so I mean.
Oh, we're gonna get some messages about that.
Sorry, 93. 93.
Spoiler, damn it! You have to say it ahead of time. All right. Anyways, what else we got?
We just got the Overstreet look back.
Dang, man, we are making miracle time.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't have an intro for that though. I don't have an intro for that one. I mean, I could run something, but.
Yeah, why don't you run something? Make it feel better.
All right, let me see. Which one do I want to do? Let's do... I got nothing here.
Who? Paul cursed me? Who? What Paul?
Oh, we can use this for Marco talking about the JJs and things.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
An update on Paul. I did talk to Paul this week.
I go to Canada all the time,
and he had a little problem at home. And
yeah.
So he couldn't.
We were gonna have Paul on. Paul on. I did some more research on Paul too. I figured some things out.
Yeah.
I think it was funny. Who's this guy? I was like, that's Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
I was talking to Paul all night.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Paul, maybe next week. Maybe we'll find out more of the interesting Paul next week.
The legendary.
I guess he is. Yeah. I'm not going to spoil it, so we'll talk about it more later.
Okay.
All right. What's up, Matt?
So we went back to the Overstreet. I mean, it came out end of August. I've had my new Overstreet for a little while.
Yes, Paul from Baltimore.
But we've been busy doing other stuff, so now we're gonna get back and check out a couple of the lists in the new Overstreet and give a little update from the last time out. We did this we did this actually back in April, so it's almost been about 6 months. So we'll see what changed with the new list as far as the modern books go, the top 20 moderns.
Oh, yeah, I got to pull up this list.
Yeah, I did them backwards. If you want to do the countdown, you can.
Okay. Countdown. So, you
can jump around if you want.
Book moved off the list.
Yeah, this one got bumped from the list.
Could you imagine if you paid top dollar for this book at this point? How much money you're just losing?
Well, I mean, realistically, if you look at this though, when
this wasn't the top. Last year wasn't the top. Last year was starting to slide.
No, I know. Well, if you're going off the Overstreet, they're doing the near mint minus price, which is around the 9.2. Mm-hmm. I'm giving you 9.8 and 9.6 prices just for some context. If you look, 6 months ago, we should say 6 months ago, it was 675. It actually went up in 9.8 with the recent sale, but the 9.6 is way off. And I don't know why. I also, to be fair, I did not look into the 9.8 sale to see if that's a newsstand version, which, as you guys know, you guys pay premiums for those. So
either way, when the book got hot compared to what it's at now, either version, even at that 7.7,
this was over $1,000, I think, at one point.
The newsstand was definitely over a couple grand, or not a couple grand. It was high up there, 1750. Yeah. So this is off the list. This is not on the list. We have a new 20.
Dropped off of the top 20.
Bah.
So where do we want to put it? Do you want to buy in at this price now?
No.
I don't.
You're gonna go down even further.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not buying that.
Well, look, to be honest with you, sub 5 maybe might even get lower than that.
Oh, what are we talking about? The 9.8s or the?
Yeah, the 9.8. Yeah. I mean,
no, I still.
You could say no, but
if somebody put this in front of me and they wanted $300 for a 9.8, I'd still probably be hemming and hawing, going, I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of these out there. They've been falling. I mean, this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, $300.
This unfortunately is one of the. This is unfortunately one of the.
Buying.
This is like the giant storm of COVID, right? It was an easy, accessible book that some people knew about and others didn't. And then when it happened, it was quick, fast, and deadly, and people got hyped up, pumped up.
And cleared out the My Comic shops. All the $1.75 copies disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And Pete, just FYI, this was a direct. It was not a.
Was it a direct? The one that the 770?
The 770 was
figured.
direct,
I did go off of the regular listing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm still pass on this one.
Granted, I do have a raw copy that I'm completely content with. Maybe that's also why I can.
No, I think it's still high at this point.
But yeah, I don't like those prices.
So just to really quick, sorry to interrupt, to review with the chat, what you're voting on is whether you want to keep this book, buy this book at this price and keep it for 6 to 10 years, buy this book, keep it and turn it in 3 to 5 years, or buy this book and sell it in a year or two, or you're not buying at this price. Yeah. So you can put, 1, 3, 6, or pass in the chat if you want. So
I think we got to pass on that. But it did make. That book we talked about last time. It was in our past last time. I think it still is.
I do have our list from at the end of once we're done, I do have our list from last time loaded.
Oh, nice.
So we can look at what we did.
Let's see what the new book is at number 20.
The new number 20.
Oh.
Strangers in Paradise.
Slow gainer.
Yeah, again, the Overstreet has it based off of the $300 last year. It's $325 this year in near mint minus. Raw.
This is a fucking book, huh?
This book does not sell graded very much, as you can tell by the 2 identical sales is all we have for reference in the last 6 months for 9.8s and 9.6s.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but I wonder how much
I wanted
it
to
comes
show
up.
it because I think that itself tells a story that this book.
I wonder how much it comes up though, Pete. It doesn't
come up often. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm
If you
saying,
look
like,
in
I
the
don't think
census, there's
anybody
not a
like
lot.
this book is just like never coming up. So I wonder what the next 9.8 would go for in this.
Yeah, I want to say there's only something like 15 9.8s if my memory is
Yeah,
correct.
that's probably
Yeah,
about
look.
right. That sounds about right. And by the way, like if you can get one of these that high, holy shit. I mean, is it worth it to try to take what somebody thinks is a near mint minus and just gamble?
You got to try to get to. I don't know.
9.6. I mean, there's no more on-site grading. I get it, but
That's
like,
what I mean. The 5.76 that's a tough gamble. I mean,
I don't know, man. If you see this for raw though, and they say it's near mint minus, right? 325. I'm just thinking. I mean, oof.
are you guys saying 284 of this book or the last book?
Last book.
Yeah, it's got to be the last book. I was like, no, this one had hardly anything.
Yeah,
This book has 15 9.8s on the census.
Yeah, I
yeah,
did
15.
remember.
Yeah, this is 15.
And plus 5 signature series.
Look, this isn't a book I'm buying online, but if I find a round copy of this, like in real, like at a con or in a store, I would, I would buy it, dude.
Yeah,
I
if
feel
I
like you
can
gotta find the
legit,
right buyer though.
yeah,
Dude, there's 50 buyers who've already bought it. There's got to be a 16th out there that thinks it's worth it.
I know, but you're still hoping for that 16. That's the difference. Like with the Star Wars, there's just plenty of Star Wars shoppers out there. I don't know of a lot of Strangers in Paradise fans out there that are really gonna be shelling out of, hundreds.
It's not
of
about that.
dollars.
It's about comic book collectors that collect rare.
I
shit
know,
that
I know.
grade.
and there's plenty of Terry Moore fans out there. Not
True,
plenty,
true.
but enough. There's enough
Yeah,
out there.
there's enough out there.
Like Marco said, I agree. I would buy it raw, like at a shop. If I could get it for that 300 price point, I would have a hard time. I would definitely be thinking about buying that raw at that 300.
Yeah,
I think that's
Would
what we're
take a
kind of
chance on
basing
the
this off
9.8.
of,
Yeah.
right? We're kind of going off the Overstreet price, right?
yeah.
I'm giving you the context of the grade.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now. There's a bunch of guys that are doing shows now that are going back to just having their shit graded on Overstreet because they figured if they grade it on Overstreet, they can move the product faster and whatever else. So that's where I'm kind of putting it at. I mean, when I was talking to vendors in Baltimore, that was kind of what happened.
But
They're like, yo,
all right.
we price this at Overstreet. So
So if you buy this for $325 or
Mhm.
thereabouts, how long
Yeah.
are you holding it for?
not
our
that
question.
long. I'm grading that shit and listing it tomorrow, the next day when
Yep.
I get
So
it back.
Yeah.
1 to
As
2?
soon as I get it back.
1 to 2. As soon as I get back, I'm grading and listing it. Grading and listing it.
1 to 2. All right, I'm not going to
No,
argue with
we've
that.
got
So, I mean, I can
2
see.
Well, we
the
got a
argument
bunch
there.
of passes.
We got
though.
passes in the chat.
Big pass. Dave says big pass. Big pass. Big pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Six has a good point. The people who are fans of this probably already have these books.
There's more. Nah, I don't
But
know.
there are,
man.
yeah, I mean,
There's only 50 9.8s, and if even in the 9.6s, there's not that many. So,
yeah, there's 41 9.6s.
yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
But
pass
yeah,
it.
we
That's
got
what they said.
there's plenty of passes.
You got
I
put
mean,
into
the
the
chat's
past.
passing.
Chas passed it out. All right, Hulk last
Oh, my
year
goodness.
350 350. Whoa. We
That's
should
what
have
I'm
bought this
saying.
last year.
We might have screwed up on this one.
What the fuck happened?
That apparently happened last month. I remember it now. Like once I was doing the research, I was like, oh yeah, I remember people posting about this on IG and whatnot.
What
The
the fuck?
9.8 third print Hulk 377, which yeah.
So 350s are price.
350s are price.
Press.
I did get one. I actually have this in like 9.4. Like I bought it raw from the shop around the corner from me,
Mhm.
and I think I paid like $80, $100, somewhere in there. I don't know. I just wanted it because I never see it, and I was
Yeah.
like, screw it. I was gonna buy it, and yeah, then I graded it, so I got like a 9.4. But yeah,
Wow.
14 grand for the 9.8 is
Well, I mean, if we're doing near mint minus near mint 350 raw, looking at the book, we figure it has 9.6
mess it up to
potential.
get a grand out of it.
We figure it has 9.6 potential out of it, right? Then yeah, I'm Well, I'm also fucking turning this
Going
book as
quickly
fast as I
is
can.
what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm doing 1 to 2 years on this.
I agree because it is a later printing. Like that kind of thing still feels
Hey,
more like a
Timothy.
fad. You know what I mean? It's a
There
different type
was.
of
You just need to
collector.
know the right guys. You have
Yeah.
to know the right guys, dude. Pass on strangers. We did. Jesus, really? Yeah. You should grade my copies. Probably should. Ooh, Whiskey Tango 5. What?
Yeah. WTF.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Others do, but we're talking about buying at the Overstreet price, bro. And I think at the
Yeah, it's
Overstreet price.
where we are doing the Overstreet list, so we are talking about doing the Overstreet price. So
Wow, it's hard to say no to buy this at 350 and even get a 9.6. Like, how do you not?
like,
do
yeah,
that?
that's what I mean. Like the 9.6, the gamble for the 9.6 seems like
it's worth it. You at least get your money back.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm on 1 to. This is a 1 to 2 year. I mean, like
1 to 2. We're
is
playing
there
1
shorter than 1 to 2 years? Because I would do that with it.
No, that's what we're doing. Playing 1 to
Immediately or
2.
sooner. Yeah.
1 to 2.
All right, 1 to 2.
I can do it to 1 to 2.
We've got a Gunslinger. We got Spawn. We got 174.
Whew.
We got a
Yeah,
lot in 6
Gunslinger.
months. We got 6 months. A lot of books hit the market. That's what we got.
Yeah, well, he's also got he had 2. Didn't he have 2 series going at once? Jesus. Talk about overexposure.
Yeah, good. We got it. Hey, Eric. Well, I won't have anything nice to say about this book because I never do. So
yeah, this is too much money still for me. Near mint mine at 365, even though it dropped. Like, you look at it, that's a hard drop from last year. Even the Overstreet drop from 11 to 18, 525 to 365.
Book's going down. Yeah, I mean it's going down, Timothy. It's going down. Pass. I think we're all pass for now.
I think there's too many people just trying to cash in. That's like it hit a point where everybody's like, screw it, for that price, I'm getting rid of this.
Yeah, and I think we'll see like maybe. Oh, except for BK's the only one buying. I think maybe after this year and the next year that comes out, we might see a significant drop off, right? And then when that significant drop off happens, we'll kind of see a uptick again. That's just how Spawn books work, dude. All right, pass it on.
Fair enough. All right, where are we at here? Where is it? You can move to the next one. I'll find it. There it is.
Oh.
Ugh. It's just maintained in the Overstreet. Like a bunch of these books just kind of they kept stagnant, but
some were down like 3%. Some took. There was one that took like 130% hike downwards.
Yeah, well, there was that.
This book. I mean, once again, I don't think this is a terrible price for this book. I'm not exactly buying it at this, but like I think if you, I mean, they've shown that they're gonna keep this thing going on forever and ever and ever and ever. And one of the things with those books is like, does this become just a legacy book, right? Like, does this become a book when like 10-year-olds whose parents take him to Raw at the movie theater remember Eddie Murphy Raw and they try to dress like him in Delirious? You know what I mean? Even though they're only 4'6". That's all I'm saying. So like, they're gonna remember that when they're 40, and there might still be Walking Dead series going on when they're 40.
See, you had me on board. You had to start taking some shots.
I'm just saying, like, I think like $1,125, $1,450, $700, you know, like, because you see the crisscrossing prices on this. The book is kind of what it is at this point. So this is going to be a book that you can hold on to for 5 and 10 years. And all of a sudden, 10 years, you're going to look at it and be like, oh, can we sell this? It's $3,000. You know, it doubled in price now. It's a little bit more than doubled in price now. You know what I mean? That's how I see this book. So I probably got it in the 5 to 10.
It's a number 2. Why am I going to be so invested in a number 2?
I don't know. People like it, dude.
I know people like it. It's just me. I'm not as much on board. And it's not Star Wars 2 where we're getting first Han and first Chewie. It's Walking Dead number 2.
Yeah, but
like they're pretty much. Can you believe they're almost through the reprints, the color reprints already? Like we're getting there. Like they're like 2/3 of the way through.
it's got to be first somebody in this. Is it first?
I'm sure
it's this
there
kid.
is, but...
It's Carl, one-eyed Carl, right?
Oh,
you almost had me, and now I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah. Oh boy, Carl.
Yeah. Carl. Nope, I'm out.
I don't know. We'll see number 1 next. Price point. It's a 10. It's
number 1
price.
is on this list as well. Obviously,
It's a 10th of this price, probably.
A 10th.
Oh, that's a good point. Whoa! Yeah, passing. Thank you for that, Eric. Easy decision. Pass.
People grade these. That's what I'm saying. These types of books, people just go and grade them. Get that bump.
First appearance of Carl, Lori, and Glenn.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yep, that's right. This is our little Miles section of the list. We got a chunk coming.
Better smiles, buddy.
But look
You
at the
Spider-Man.
hit.
Huh?
Not the Overstreet hit. Overstreet, baby. It's the same. Look at the 6-month hit this book took.
That gets scary when Overstreet's numbers are stagnant and the graded numbers are closer to the Overstreet numbers. Like,
Yeah.
Bob doesn't have time to change all the prices. That's why.
oh, he does, but like they just lie to him sometimes when they're.
I mean, this is what? This is a 1 in 15 or something. I don't know what the incentive was.
You think that you think
He's got a clipboard and a paper and
yeah,
pencil out.
you think hey, you think Harley when he sells this book, he's going, oh yeah, let me write that down. No, he's going.
Oh, okay.
What did it sell for last year?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that's going for. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, he ain't rewriting this one down. We love you, Harley. Glenn's dead. Glenn's dead, baby. Glenn's dead. Glenn's dead, baby.
What happened to Zed?
Yeah, I don't like this book.
Whose motorcycle is this?
Zed's baby.
I think this seems like more like a 9.8. Don't you think this book at 9.8 should be $400?
Yeah, I don't understand like the desire, the ridiculous prices for this book.
Yeah, this isn't one of like the ones I'm like, oh man.
If we pass on Carl and Glenn, I think you damn passing on this, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I
would
get
rather. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I get it. There's a couple of like Miles Morales variants that I like. This is not one of them. This isn't one that I go, ooh, I need this one.
No, I'd rather buy like a 9.4 UF4 or a 9.2 UF4, like whatever is the appropriate price point.
Yeah. You don't even really have to make that decision, as we'll see in a little bit.
All right.
Ooh. So is this chat passing or is it still telling Glenn's dead jokes?
Yeah, chat has no opinion on this book, so
send it.
Pass it.
Modern's tough. Oh, good lord.
We're gonna have to do something with some of these, though.
Yeah, no.
These are not the ones. Like, you give me the one where he's between the two cabs. That's a pretty cool cover. That one, you got my attention. I'm not paying $2,000 for this.
Well, it's going down. It's going sub 2.
I know it was $3,000 in February.
Oh, oof.
Almost. Basically, it was what? Yeah, February was $3,000.
Actually, though, this is kind of the looker. 9.6 might be the way to go on this book. The lower the grade, you're not losing as much. Larger percentage.
Yeah, if you can get that 9.8.
No, larger percentage on the 9.8. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Like the last 9.6 was 7.12, and you're down to 6. Like you're less than $100. That's percentage wise, I guess it's about
still dip, but we're still talking about buying it for raw 400. You're hoping to press up your near mint minus to get a 9.6, and you're only going to get a $200 increase.
Hey, it's this one right here. Isn't that the same book I just sold you?
We can't see it.
Oh, sorry.
You got the thing up.
Isn't that the same book I just sold you? Meh.
I don't want this book. I pass.
Pass. We
I
gotta
don't
stop
know why
passing.
this
We're
is.
about to fill up the pass.
I
Hey, we got 2
Yeah.
more passes, and then we're done.
oh no.
But this is all
No,
modern,
we still got more.
Timothy. We do
Timothy,
the silver list. We do the silver list too, Timothy. But this is all modern.
Yeah, these are all modern. We figure we start with the modern. We will get to the silver. We'll have
Oh,
to break
boy.
the silver into chunks, though. Oh boy, this looks like a bad idea.
I mean, nothing changed.
No, well, nothing sold.
Nothing sold.
Were there any for? Well, yeah. I wonder if there was any for sale.
Good thing we didn't have Paul on.
Yeah.
Well, he could have told us what this was. I didn't get one of these.
I mean, I will tell you the one thing that I did learn.
From what I remember, these things were limited. Remember, like these
This
weren't-
was sent as a surprise to retailers, I believe.
Yeah.
Nobody knew they were getting it, and then all of a sudden it got hot.
The one thing I did learn about bad idea gimmicks is people that like gimmicks like bad idea gimmicks.
There's one listed.
How much?
875.
Hmm.
There is a reprint variant from Kickstarter for $50 also listed. And 57. I guess there's a reprint of some kind out there.
Yeah. The question is there? I mean, there's not enough to get up to 8, right?
Oh, another 9.8. $1,500 they're asking.
Oh shit!
So there are 2 listed. But still, I had $400. If I see this thing raw, my wallet's staying in my pocket.
Yep, same. If you can't sell for 800, unfortunately. 1 to 2 sticks. Is he behind?
Maybe he might be
Dude,
on that
this is
variant
fast.
because
I say we say pass. Let's pass this book.
Yeah, I'm passing for
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
Oh, Mr. Blue Marvel.
So just half price crooks. I saw I got this for $4.
I don't
day.
even think it was $4. I think it was less than that.
Jesus.
But yes, that price crook did just have
Dude's
this
a
on the
fucking
IG feed.
stud, bro. Yeah, he's the nicest dude ever, too. By the way, if you've ever met him before,
Never met,
nice dude.
but
Yeah, he's a cool.
I like to follow. I like
tall
to see
as fuck too. By the way,
Wait, he
He's not
he
tall.
bought this for $4?
but $1. Yeah, less than $4.
Amazing.
it was a couple of bucks. Yeah. Well, what was it? San Diego this past year. Jack, one of the dudes over at CBSI, he was digging in the dollar boxes, found 10 of these in the dollar boxes.
Oh, jeez, Pete.
Wow.
And over in San Diego, just this past San Diego.
Huh.
I think
Well,
it
I'd
was
pay
10. I don't know if it
$1
was
for
10
that.
or close to 10, but he found a little short stack of them.
All right,
In
why
the
are we
Marvel.
looking at Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel?
Well, because it's still $450 in near mint minus, maintaining at number 13. Graded prices dipping a bit, but not a
That's not
ton.
why. That's not why it's selling for $4.99, Pete. Why is it selling for $4.99, Pete? Because it's first appearance of.
Well,
The Blue Marvel.
Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel.
Yeah, right.
Everybody keeps saying he's going to show up. He's going to show up. He was going to be in WandaVision, remember?
Oh,
this
yeah.
is kind. Hey, this is. You know what this kind of is. Remember when we were talking about Dazzler the other day on the CBSI Hot 10 list,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, dude, there's a book. There's books that eventually people just like the bottom doesn't fully fall out of them because
Yeah.
people are just like, well, I don't remember why, but I know why. Oh wait, because
Yeah,
Dazzler.
they're not going to let it go.
They can't even remember what the rumor was or what the original pump was or whatever.
I
This-
mean, because it is. I get it.
But this
First
is it. Yeah,
appearance,
that's
but
first. That's
There are
this.
lots of first appearances out
Yeah.
there in the Marvel universe. But there's
Right.
plenty that people they forget.
450, a little bit tough. I like that more towards the 250 range, 300. I'm starting to think about it. But if you want, so far we're at 13, and this is the best looking book we had. I just have a feeling you'd have to hold on to this, unfortunately, for 5 years, right?
Yeah, this is more of a keeper. You're kind of hoping and waiting something happens.
Yeah, hoping and waiting.
So, of the last 5 books that we passed on, this is the first one that I would consider. I do like the 250 price much better, but if I have to not put books in pass and I have to put a book
Yeah.
in 5 to 10, This is one of the books that I would do it.
I think we're filling
no.
up past a little bit too
And
much.
spoiler
Yeah.
alert,
Yeah.
as we're going up the list with the higher numbers, these books are going to get more expensive as we go.
And this is the other thing. If you're saying this is the reason, then you're not passing on this book. If you're saying it is first appearance, I can understand. But once again, this book isn't gonna drop off because when they say, "Oh yeah, he didn't show up," then you're gonna see this again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's a mixture of things, but
you just gotta hold on to it for a shit ton. Like at that price, you're gonna be.
we
holding
doing 3 to
for a very
5?
long
Is that
time.
what we said?
Yeah, sure, 3 to 5. Or you just
A couple.
or you just throw it out. Goon, love this book. Buying.
It went up.
If I see this for $4.75, I'm buying and I'm holding.
It went up in the Overstreet. The 9.8 went up, but look, the 9.6 actually dipped.
I'll buy 9.6 then.
I don't care. Yeah, I'll buy 9.6. buying, and I'm holding.
Did you
I'm
guys ever
holding.
see the little animated Fincher like teaser thing that they were planning to do? It
Nope.
was years ago. They mocked up what they would do as a Goon animated movie. They did like a quick little thing. It's if you haven't seen it, go check it out. That's on the YouTubes out there.
But I will
It
tell
would be
you,
awesome.
this is the first true buy that I feel comfortable buying, like very comfortable buying around even anywhere around this price. I just got to figure out where we're putting in. Yeah, buy
where's it
Goon, but
going?
where are we putting in?
You holding it long term?
Okay, so this is the problem. I actually like this book, so I would hold this long term.
I actually, yeah. If we're talking, this is still sub 500 raw and numeric minus price, whatever. I think this is kind of stash away even longer.
Yeah. Yeah, you see this book, especially if you see it raw, you're buying this and holding it for a while.
Because I think, I think eventually a book like this will catch up to another book.
Yeah, but also too, this is a book where like your buddy comes over and he's like, "Oh, I got look at this cool book I got. It's Walking Dead #2," and you're like, "Yeah, but I got Goon, and it's a 9.8."
Yeah, all day I'd rather have a Goon than a Walking Dead.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, I got an ASM 300," and you're like, "That's cool. I got a Goon 9.8." Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a Goon 9.8, that kind of gives you, in the comic book nerdum of bullshit that doesn't fucking really matter. Just saying you have a 9.8 of Goon is kind of like, oh, you're that asshole. Okay, you got a 9.8 of Goon. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
I hear you. I'm
Not a fan. All right. Well, he's not a fan. Never happened. I don't think it. I mean, like, come on, dude. I don't think it's gonna happen. But all right, Ultimate Fallout.
Here's your
Falling
ultimate
down.
Fallout.
Holy crap!
The other book I think was $400, so this is $5. But would you rather have a variant or actually the first?
This.
I'd rather have this.
500 for a near mint minus.
Man,
569.6 is not good.
I sold way too many of these way too early.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
I will say that because I remember there was a shop. It's actually not near me. It's in Pennsylvania. I went to and I found a whole bunch of these still polybagged in a box, and they had a big sale, and they were $8 a piece.
There
I
was
was paying $8 a piece at the time, and at the time they were worth $50. So I was just all right, quick. I'll take my $50. When are they? They're not going to make a Miles movie.
Well,
What are they ever going to do with Miles?
They didn't technically make a
Exactly.
Miles movie. They made a cartoon, but still.
They did, but I didn't see that opportunity, that possibility, and I just burned through them.
I'll be right back, but I'm definitely buying this one at 6 to 10.
6 to 10. That's where
Yeah.
Eric's got 2. 5 for Deadly Venoms.
I think you got to sit. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit on this
I
one
think
again.
you do too. I agree. I think you have
It's
to sit out
spiked.
for a
It's
while.
dipped. It'll be back.
It'll be
again.
back again. I have no doubt it'll be back again.
You ain't going nowhere.
All right, number 10. Speaking of 10, if you like numbers, especially 1 through 10, feel free to tune in on what day does the top 10 come on? The CBSI
Friday.
top 10? Check Rennavision out for CBSI top 10 on
We might
Fridays.
go earlier. We can get this
I
done.
doubt
I'll
it.
get it out
I don't
to you
think we'll
early,
go
so you guys don't have
earlier.
to wait.
I think we should do the list earlier and then do the video after that, like give them some gap time. But who knows? We'll see what happens. We're still testing stuff out, getting the wires working. But feel free to tune into that or any of our other great shows as Dub is doing whatever Dub's doing. All right, number 10. Last year, this year, still 10-10, still 6-6. This is Spawn.
Yeah, this one doesn't. This is that reprint of Spawn, that black and white version.
Black and white reprint of Spawn. I don't
Limited.
understand how this. I don't understand how Overstreet has the balls to print an Overstreet guide and have this. This is actually the 97 version, bud.
Right? That's when it came out, right? It was
Yeah.
ages.
Mm-hmm.
Ages after. So 5 years after the number one.
Mm-hmm.
But
I thought you meant the newer reprint that they just did not too long ago. That was black and white, though.
got
Wasn't that foil or some shit? I can't remember.
well, they keep
Who
doing
cares?
the
Because
foil.
it's Spawn. All right. Either way, I just can't believe that they have the balls to put stuff like this on the list as modern keys. I think we can come up with a better list ourselves. But here we go.
They're going off of what their prices are, though. That's their
Yeah.
list. It's
Yeah.
based off of their value.
This book doesn't look like it sells much. Not a big surprise.
No, it does not.
You know, Spawn has the problem with Spawn is Spawn, people love Spawn, and then they forget they
do.
love Spawn, and then they remember they love Spawn. You know what I mean? And right now, people are forgetting they love Spawn. So we gotta wait for them to love Spawn again.
Yeah, and I don't know. There's just so
People
many
buy it.
others. There's so many other Spawn books these days. I don't see this one as being like the grail for
Timothy,
a lot.
I mean, yeah, come on, Timothy.
You know what I mean?
I know, and I know they love this book too, but it isn't their grail. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I know it's Spawn collectors.
Wow, our
they're
pass is
crazy. They're
full.
different. They want their Spawn, but I don't think this is the book anymore. There's so many other options.
We
for
have
them
to go
do.
back and start making rules about limited number of passes because this book's going in pass. Passes book.
Well, we were supposed to keep 10. We still can.
No, we can.
I think so. I think we did. Let me look at what we did last time. Last time we did 3, 3, and 2.
Oh, it says 8. Okay, cool. All right. So we got two more
it was
passes
mostly
still.
passes, but we messed up.
We got
on
two
a
more
couple of our
passes. We got 2 more passes.
We messed up on one of our passes last time, but
All right. We'll see what we can do. All right. Now, next up.
where are we at? Oh, number 9.
Marvel Collectible Classic Spider-Man 1.
It's a shiny reprint of ASM 300. Chromium cover.
Chromium!
People love
like
their
the
shiny. They really love their shiny these
Yeah,
days.
I mean,
but
I hear people complaining about the gimmick covers, and I get it. And even, look, man, there are like scratch and sniff gimmick cover and glow in the dark gimmick covers.
I like to scratch and sniff Ren and Stimpy.
I'm sold. I'm sold on those. So I understand how you can love a good gimmick. So I guess I'll give it to the people that like these gimmicks. This is not the gimmick I like, though. Chromium is not the gimmick that I thoroughly enjoy.
I
like
Chromium though.
I like a little bit of Chromium with glow in the dark. Like if you combined it,
I don't think you can combine it though.
Absolutely, somebody will be able to do it.
It's
2020.
I'm not saying you can't combine it. What I'm saying is, I don't know if you need to combine those two different things.
I think you do. I think listen, if you could take a taco and put a soft shell on it and kind of make it a burrito and a taco, and then you can have that for breakfast, then we need glow in the dark and Chromium together.
Maybe.
No, it's not maybe. It's a yes.
But did you see when we were talking in the chat about the foils and how I was saying how I found out a little bit more about the Marvel foils?
Maybe.
Like as far as the pricing goes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like for the dealers. Like my buddy who owns a shop, he's like, yeah, this foil cost me almost $6. She's like, so I have to charge. Like,
yeah, not only that,
if you watch to charge,
if you watch Tony on the SNS show last Saturday, he talked about how too, like, only do the front because if you do the back, it's so much more expensive because the spine will always split, and you gotta spend like a ton of money to try to reinforce the spine to like not split that profit.
Also, I also found out why I was complaining why I think DC their blanks were like $1 more than the regulars. I was like, why the hell is the blank more expensive than the regular book?
Why is that?
And less than the foil. And then I found out why.
Why?
Because they put that protective cover on it.
Oh, yeah.
The extra paper. So I didn't think about that they have that extra slip covering the blank to protect the art and protect the cover. it's extra cost. Now I get it. That's why they
Oh,
charge
yeah.
the extra
Okay.
buck. Fair enough.
But listen,
This-
we've only got like 2 more books we can trash. So
I know, but I don't want this one.
okay, we're gonna trash it then.
I'm
We
just
got
saying,
voted
this
by
one
chat and
personally,
trash too.
I don't like I don't like spending a
Trash it.
huge premium on reprints, even though I
Trash
did
it.
it with the Hulk.
Trash it. Trash it. Trash it. Trash it. All right, Captain Marvel. What?
Just because here we go with another reprint. I was just talking about reprints, and then here we go.
Yeah.
Second print.
Second print. She's on the cover. That's her. She got a big hand. Does she
She's
have a
not in
big
the
hand?
book like that, though.
Not like that. No. What are they calling this now? Or
I
they
don't
don't even call it anything anymore.
No, I think people just. Well, shit. Look, near mint minus Overstreet price $700, but the 9/8's only $970. Do you really want to take
Yeah.
that gamble?
That's not it though. That means they haven't sold any of these because they don't have any of these. I'm kind of looking in
Alright.
between like the 5.
I was gonna say, and even the 9/6 down to $500 just a few weeks ago.
But here's the deal. She is, out of all the Marvels that are coming out, she is the most popular.
She is, but I think they shit the bed on figuring out what her first is.
I would agree on that. And you know my opinion on Will's that reprints don't really hold up later as the market tailors back towards.
And I agree with that.
goes.
Like, this is
So-
okay. She's on the cover. That's cool. She's one. I think this is one page, right? I think issue 14. She's in one panel, like working as a
Yes.
waitress or something. And this one, I think
It's the
used to be
hand,
like a muscle back,
Muscle back. Yeah.
or some nonsense.
Not loving it. Not loving it at all.
It is dipping. So,
Yeah.
Timothy, if you want to buy at the dip, you can, because it's getting there.
Dude, the problem is we got to put this someplace. When's the Marvels coming out? Is that this year?
November, I think, still.
So that I since I'm forced to put something in 1 to 2, I will. Guys, this is the gamble I'm going to take. I have a feeling that all the content that you can consume in a couple months is going to be hooping and hollering
You're going to be
about.
bored to shit by the time November comes around. You'll be happy there's a new movie coming out. And
Yeah,
see something different.
yep. And you'll see all types of my favorite character that I've never watched before. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, other Marvel, 16 Marvels. And because of that, you'll be able to go back up.
Fair. Ooh, 500.
Who trademarked that? Anyway, who trademarked that? What's the guy's name from that does the trading on MSNBC? Kramer? It's an old stock term, buy on the dip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, working for a broker dealer. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. All right.
With my real job.
Yeah. Well, some of us have make our livings.
Exactly. That said, hey, what about Harley Quinn? I still want this book.
I just passed on this book this weekend.
I don't have it, and I still want one.
And then I felt bad that I passed on this book this weekend.
You should feel bad for passing on it.
Well, I've had this book before. And then
I was with my buddy who owns a shop. My buddy who owns a shop. He had a collection. We were going through it together. This was ages ago, and he found one of these in the collection at the bottom of the box. But I think it had rat shit on it.
Oh,
It had
nope.
some
Yeah.
sort of like it was not a great copy, but still, I was tempted to be like, I'll still give you $50 for it.
What the fuck is going on with this copy? Does that got Cosmic Spooge on it? It does.
I don't know. It's just the picture that I think.
No. It's that that is Cosmic Spooge.
Neutron rings.
Thank you very much.
It reminded me of a little bit of that, and a little bit of it looks like you can see through the cover a little bit.
Oh, somebody pressed it too hard.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I feel like I can see
from
from
pressing
cover a bit.
You might be right. So you might be able to see pressing from.
That's just the picture I just randomly grabbed off of one of the sites.
You are kind of right.
But I still like this book.
I've never had like a 9.8 of this book, but I almost had a 9.6, and I missed out on that, and I'm still upset about it.
725.
I think this is long term. So
yeah, I'm still going. I'm going on this one.
Plus, we're running out of spots in the trash.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm buying this book. 700.
How long?
6 to 10.
Yep. Okay. Agreed. Where'd Marco go? Why didn't he say something?
I don't know.
Well, we're at what is it? Number 7. So we only got a few left.
Yeah, I missed a couple there. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah. Well,
that's
you
everything
didn't
was
miss
okay.
much. You
Okay,
missed.
good.
Here, while he's gone, I'll give you what you missed. You missed the Ms. Marvel second print,
Okay.
which we actually did put in 1 to 2. Gambling
Okay.
on the lack of new content. People might get excited in the next month or 2
For the movie, yeah, okay.
for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You missed the Chromium Spider-Man,
Oh,
which
no.
we didn't like this one. I don't like.
I
this
don't
one.
want. I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, it's just. And I think, were you here for the Spawn, or did you
Nope.
walk on the Spawn?
I walked away.
Yeah, again, it's a reprint. I don't.
It's a reprint of Spawn 1?
It's a reprint of Spawn 1 that came out 5 years later.
Yeah, no, bye.
And look at those prices.
Yeah, no way.
I think there's just too many. And we were talking. There's other Spawn options for those Spawn.
I'd rather go for the Gunslinger in this one. I didn't want Gunslinger, so.
Yeah. So we skipped that one as well. So we pass 1 to 2, and then you caught up on the Harley Quinn.
Yeah. I think that's the one book on this list that I actually own. I don't think I own anything else on this list.
And I know Marco's not here, but he's gonna have to come back eventually. And I know Andy probably. Andy, I don't see Andy in the chat anymore, and he left. But his book is finally here. His book is finally here at number 6.
Oh man.
Clone Wars 1. First Ahsoka. $800. Near mint minus. That's a 9.2-ish. 6 months ago, this is a $2,100 9.8 and an $1,100 9.6. Just this past week, you see the prices. 15 and 1,000. Like, it's dipped. Well, at least the 9.8's dipped. But
the 9.6 is, I mean, only not even $100 drop.
Nope, it maintained.
That's interesting. That's like the opposite of what the other books were doing.
It is.
Yeah, the 9.6.
These kind of hung closer. Like, this is more this is more in my head what I think the difference between a 9.8 and a 9.6 should be.
Yep, agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, I think a 9.6 should be at least 2/3 of the 9.8 price. Like, all of this, $500 9.6, but it's $2,000 9.8.
When you need him?
That's ridiculous. I know Andy's gone, I think, but
No,
I do have. I have a 9.6 of this. This is my copy was a 9.6. I bought a raw, just sent it in to get graded, and got a 9.6.
Absolutely. I will definitely borrow Andy's. Andy's got a huge, cool copy of this where he got. Did we already say that?
Yeah.
No, we didn't say what was on it. We didn't say who was signed by.
I don't know, man.
$800. After this week's stellar episode that had very little Ahsoka in it.
So the question here is 800 the floor, right? That's what we want to know.
I think that's kind of the question, yeah.
I think it's going to be close.
I don't know if it's going to go much lower than that. If if I see a raw for $800, I'm going to have a hard time saying no to that.
That isn't all jacked up. I did buy an all jacked up copy too.
Yeah, no, we're talking near mint minus.
Near mint minus, yeah.
I think. Yeah, so it would be a buy, and then like we could hold. We're not putting this in the pass. I'm telling you that.
Mm-hmm. I hear what you're saying with the post show, but
yeah,
there's already season 2 rumors. We know she'll be back.
No, this is the other thing. We know she's probably going to be in the movie anyways, and the way that it looks. No matter what you think of the last 2 episodes, have been highly hyped. No matter what. I'm trying not to give away the Sunday show, but
yeah. No, I know. But I think we're at the point where I think it's at the point where it's safe.
But then too, like you're gonna have this is like the one where it's like, how long are we willing to wait, and when do you think a new form of Ahsoka is gonna kick back around? Right, we have to get rid of Dawson at this point, and we got to wait for the fandom that's young now the kids that are like from the ages of 10 to 15 that are watching the show with their parents or watching by themselves.
I think we're probably pretty far away from them replacing her. But
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think
no. But
what I'm saying
what
is
I
with that
could see them doing is leveraging the character in comic book form. I could
Yeah.
see them doing some new form of Ahsoka
That's what I'm
series
saying.
coming
You could do
forward,
young Ahsoka
animated
or
show of some kind to buy time.
Ahsoka the
Before we gonna do
Lost
live
Years,
action, anything.
something like that. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
there's
saying.
plenty of time between Clone War, after Rebels, and
Yeah.
I don't know. There's plenty of gaps to fill in. Is what my
Yeah,
point is.
now whatever you've seen with whatever they've done with her and the time
Yeah.
thing, that's just fucking wild as shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Where are we putting it?
for
then?
me,
We got
this
it at 5.
is 6 to 10.
jump?
I'm
Yeah.
holding this for 10 years.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yep, I want this for 10 years.
But 3 to 5 gives you the movie probably.
Oh yeah,
But
the movie will probably be on that time.
the chat's saying 6 to 10. So, all right, that's a holder.
Oh,
Invincible.
wow.
I gotta say, I'm shocked that this is held.
I just like it. I just want one.
I want one. I don't want to pay $1,000 for
Dub,
it.
cut
Never
that.
have.
wanna pay
Dub.
$1,000
We
for
need
it.
that sound bit. We need that sound bit. I just like it. I just want one. We need it. Do it. All right. I guess I have no position to talk on this book because I think I trashed this
Who
book
wants the
last time.
mustache ride? I do.
And I think that it held up. So
And we didn't even get season 2 yet. It's still coming.
Yeah.
Still coming. Part 1 of season 2 is coming.
Yeah. So
What? This is one of those. Look, this is what when you were gone, Mark, Dub, and I were talking. This is one of the cases where the 9.8 and the 9.6 are getting further apart as opposed to coming closer together.
Yep.
So one of those two things is wrong.
Well, for
Which of
for
those two
this,
things is more likely to happen?
for
Does
this,
the
I
9.8
think
come
it's
down
more.
to get closer to the 9.6, or does 6 come up to closer to the 8?
I think go ahead, Dub. Go.
I think this is inflated more because this show has brought in. I mean, Ahsoka has been around for a while.
Yeah.
This show has brought in people who are not, the outsiders, the normies. This show has brought in more of that. So for investor purposes, they're buying the 9.8s, right? And so this is where that went. So I think, the 9.6 is obviously a good value because if you get a near minus for 1,000 and a 9.6 for 1175,
Mm-hmm.
that 9.6 is what you would. I would buy if I had to buy one, but I don't want to spend that much money on this book. I don't think it's gonna.
374. Well,
That's a lot.
I just don't think it's
It's
gonna
not
go
a
up. That
ton, but it's not a small number either.
I think that, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna sound like Marco.
Whoa.
I think it's
Thank
too
you,
high, and
Timothy.
it's gonna come down.
Well,
But
I'm not gonna say this about Invincible because they already proved me wrong. So
yeah, you're right.
Like I said,
I'm
I
gonna
like
say
it.
that this is they're spinning shit out of this book, and they're gonna keep spinning it out and spinning it out. They've learned from The Walking Dead. They've trying to. This is the book that sees if they figured out the formula of how to milk something a lot better than they did with The Walking Dead, and it looks like they're on track to milk the shit out of this thing. So if that's the case,
Then that's a 10-year book.
nah, it's 3 to 5. I think eventually people burn out and shit.
You think people burn out? They think, well, that's fair.
Mm.
I feel that way about The Boys personally. Like, I feel like, all right,
Yeah, but I think they've
it's too
learned.
long.
But I think
Kinda
that's what they learned with I think that's what they learned with Walking Dead is you need spin-off series that make sense and have main characters in it. So they're gonna figure it out. So
Well, they did give us a Adam Eve special, which I still haven't watched, by the way. Been kind of saving it in my back pocket for something that I know I want to watch. You know what I mean?
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I agree, Cosmic. I think we're throwing in that 3 to 5.
Yeah, we
Tied.
got to put them sompace. We don't have too much more room in the trash. So
Tied for number 4, but this one's going
what is
there.
this?
I'm sorry, Dinesh, but yeah, not
it
paying
doesn't
for
hurt his feeling. He sold the book. He's popular. enough.
What is this?
He gave it away. Oh, this is another hero trade, but it's a briefcase. I don't even know exactly what this. I think this is another kind of like a giveaway type of thing.
Look at that though. It sold for another 175.
It did. Well, that's the thing. There's no
Holy shit.
graded ones either. By the way, that's why there's NA on that. There's no there's no graded sales, but surprisingly, one
Love
sold
how-
in the last 6 months,
Love
and
how-
for a premium.
Bro. Oh shit, are they texting me? I love how Dinesh got somebody to file this.
But
in
well
4,000.
below that Overstreet price. Like, where did the Overstreet price come from?
Because he's friends with like half the vendors, man. You know where that fucking price came from. Let's not lie, bro. Come on. Get out of here.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm not paying $1,000 for this book.
You don't have to pay $1,000 for it, dude.
In this game, we do.
In this game, it's
In
Overstreet
this
price.
Overstreet game, we're working off the Overstreet
Well,
price.
if it's only sell for $375, I don't think anybody
$1,000
$1,000
to get $375 for it.
Dude, this is why I love I love the bad idea gimmick, bro. I just like I get it.
I didn't get it at first.
Yeah,
but I get it.
you kept saying no. I was like, dude, you're not getting it. Like, you don't
I know.
understand. It's a great. I mean, Paul's freaking Dinesh's cousin, dude. Like,
I get it. Like, it took me a while. Like I said, I get it, especially after meeting the man. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the gimmick. I'm not spending $1,000 on this book.
Oh no, you're not gonna. There's no.
I'm not in.
I think this is part of the gimmick, dude. I think having Overstreet prices at $1,000 and having always. I mean, look, it did go up in 6 months. This is the one thing you got to give them, and this is where I was telling Pete, you got to give it to it because the book was $200 and it went up. The next sale was up $175. And you also got to give it to it because Overstreet still prices as a fucking $1,000 book.
I'm telling you, Bob doesn't have time.
No,
to
it's
update
fucking
this.
hilarious, dude. That's funny. Oh, it's funny as shit. 3 to 5. Oh, good. Thank God. We're passing on this book. Yes. I thought somebody put 3 to 5.
No, that was for the last book. That was Cosmic.
Yeah, I 100% passed on that.
That was
book.
on Invincible. Nobody wanted to comment on the bad idea book.
Yeah.
Dude, wasn't that Vince's book too? It was. I think that's
Was
Vince's book. Yeah, which is awesome. Good for him. Vince is a funny dude.
Vince?
We got 3 left.
He's one of our homies.
There we go.
Walking Dead 1.
For $12.50 for a near mint minus.
I mean,
So
at this
what
point,
are
it's
people
like-
going to get burned out first? Walking Dead or Invincible?
Walking Dead.
Walking
They didn't
Dead
do it
has been around
right.
longer.
They didn't. It was not only that, they didn't do it right. You know, he had his fights with the other guy. They ended up killing off the governor too soon. Then they had to bring back Negan to try to fix that problem. Then they started ending the show too soon because they killed off. They thought it was cool to kill off characters. When you killed off characters that people liked,
surprise
too early.
kill off so that didn't die in the comics, and then
I mean,
character.
Yeah, they screwed up a lot of that stuff.
They were trying to be like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but there's a group of kids now that are going into their 20s. I remember being in the LCS in, was it 06 or 08? It must have been 08. When did the first show first come out? Was
Didn't
it
a
08?
zombie just give birth to like a baby or something?
That's not what I'm asking about. But
Not
I
the Daryl
remember.
Dixon show though. Like, are we beyond people caring the normie?
No, because like people look, man.
I don't know. I'm
let's
not
be,
watching.
let's
the
be
Daryl
honest of why that Ahsoka show hit not this week but last week. Nostalgia. All right. And I remember, I think it was 08 because I think maybe it was like 10 maybe when the show was there, and it must have been season 2 of the show, whenever season 2 was. And a mom came up and was like, "Hey, we want the comic books collected so they could read it." And I literally opened number 3 of the TPB where there's that scene where what's her name gets with the governor, and they I took her aside and go, "Hey, just to let you know, this goes on in the book." And it's where she, where she gets put on
when she gets mowed down and then falls.
No, it was in it the desk. Don't they put somebody on the desk and do? Was it? There's somebody in there somebody there graphically gets. Was it her? I think it was her. Doesn't somebody get raped in that book?
Maybe I don't know. I was thinking more
Yeah.
about.
No, that's what Michonne. That's what originally happened to her, and then they cut off his hand, right?
No, that's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the prison when.
Oh, maybe
Judith,
that's where it was.
And the mom, they didn't make it.
Yeah, they didn't make it in that. No, whatever it
she
was,
got
I opened it up
and then
because she had an
fell on
8-year-old
the
boy
baby
with her. Point of the story is it was Michonne. She had an 8-year-old boy with it, and guess what happened? She bought that trade paperback no matter what. And that, I mean, so what I'm saying is that's what 10, 12 years ago. So now that boy's 20 years old. I mean, those people are going to remember, remember that type of stuff and then get into their 30s. And when they get into their 30s, they start spending money back on books. So I don't think it's that. I mean, this book is just going to be like some of these books aren't going to be in the modern keys later on, right? Like 20 years down the road. There's some of these books just aren't going to be here, including the Spider-Man variants. But this book will always.
Yeah, I will agree. The variants will not be there.
Also, oh yeah, that's all right. You're right. Nobody could predict that the fan favorite wouldn't be in there. Daryl. But this book it's always going to be a key, Red. It's always going to. I mean, it is.
It is. It has.
I know this is probably the most key. Yeah. So you see what's selling for
9 nines.
Right.
9
9.
Well, what?
Let's take CGC back to.
You want another 6 to 10? You want 5 6 to 10s?
No, put it 3 to 5. No, put it 3 to 5 because those kids are about in their. They're probably in their mid 20s.
You're going off with this one example. This kid growing up.
I'm thinking in general, like the kids at that age,
No, because like if you said that these modern books are not going to fall off the list, which I agree with you.
Well, some of these are.
Yeah, some of them are, but this is
Ultimate Fallout 4, Goon, Clone Wars 1, the Harley Quinn book. They ain't fall. They're not leaving.
Agreed. I think this is up there with those books.
Okay, put it up there then.
In my opinion,
I as much as I just want to be like, well, who cares about Walking Dead anymore? But I do agree with Dub. This is a long because it doesn't matter. Like this is a book. No one's gonna forget about it. So,
oh good lord,
I don't think the floor. I don't think there's much to lose if you invest now.
If I put the $1,200 in now, 10 years from now, minimum, I'm doubling that. Yeah,
no matter what.
10 years.
No,
it feels like.
Do we have a spot in the trash or no?
Yeah,
we're gonna make one if we don't.
More than enough in the 6 to 10s this time.
Wow. Hey, I thought you said Bobby Boy doesn't update his Overstreet modern list because he just added $300.
Added $300 on this bad boy.
God. Well, he doesn't have time to update all of them.
Well, he shouldn't update this one
forever.
Huh?
Error editions.
He's loved this book forever.
Yeah, this is error edition. Oh, this is Lethal Protector 1. It's
one of the first 10.0s, or if not the first 10.0 that ever came out of CGC. I don't know. I can't verify in my brain if it was the first, but it was the first 10.0 I ever saw.
Isn't that fucking? How is that fucking? Look at man.
How is that okay?
Yeah, how can you call it an error and give it a 10.0? And the error, I'm not saying like the errors like they misspelled a word or something. It was laying the fucking shit on the book. We
forgot the foil, guys.
Yeah.
We forgot the foil.
I read stuff about how people were taking the foil off and making their own.
Oh, they were. They were. For sure.
Was way long ago.
Look at these prices.
Heck yeah, they would. Back then it was, I can sell this for $500. Heck yeah, I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably read about that in Wizard magazine.
Who first?
We're gonna trash this, right? We're not fucking around with this.
Oh yeah,
I'm not. These prices are crazy. I'm not that interested in an error.
Get rid of it.
It's not my thing. Now.
Oh man.
This is the thing, and this is what I was trying to get at with Goon. Like, I get it. Everybody loves Bone. It's fun, but I think some of those other classics will start to gain ground.
Bone will always be Bone.
It will. Whether they adapt it like they've been talking about for years now.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, because we're getting Look at man.
Went up $100 in the near mint minus.
This is my thing. We're getting more educated people in that are finding out new books. They're looking at new stuff. So saying cool. I mean, like the BKs of the world that are new to comics. You know what I mean? So eventually, BK is going to know about this book too. He's going to know the history of this book, and then BK is going to want this book. Now BK can't afford this book, but there's going to be somebody who's not BK, who's BK like, and they're going to be able to afford this book, and they're going to pay for this book. And this book will just keep going and going and going. And it doesn't matter if they come out with a movie. It doesn't matter if they come out with a show. It doesn't matter if they come out with another 50,000 of these books. Not this book, Bone books. You know what I'm talking about. Bone gonna be Bone. It's just like Peanuts. You know what I mean? When you look at the Peanut books.
They're not still making Bone, are they?
I don't know. Did
Who's
you ever
saying?
read
They're
Bone?
making new issues of Bone?
They might. You don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe they're making new issues. I know they've reprinted them. Jeff Smith is
there's
still
like
doing stuff.
multiple printings on this.
Yeah. This book was rare the day it came out. It was rare. When I read about this back again in Wizard Magazine.
Yeah.
Wizard Magazine was where they originated lots of news and things like that, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I read about this book then, and I was enamored by it then. And
you mean on the Wizard Top 10 list?
I'm sure it was on that list. Yeah, I used to read that list every month. I read that list
every month. That was the best thing in the world.
I heard the new version's coming out the first of this month.
Oh, nice.
No, it doesn't matter. It's the 15th printing of this.
Nope. That's just a testament to how popular the book is.
Right. I think mine's the third. I would love to have a second. I would love to have a first.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's always going to be people. And now that you're seeing, you are seeing people say more, which is correct. Like, if you go back and watch TAC 2 years ago, we were saying, take this book, sell it, and then put it into silver. It's something we've been saying for a very long time. And
Not
this is the same way.
Metal.
Yeah, take it, put it into something like Bone. And you're seeing the conversations that I legitimately have with more and more people are that. I know I give BK a lot of crap, but it is interesting because the people, the more conversations you have, the more you start hearing, instead of what was the one that the one kid said, buy on the dip, which is a very popular term that they took from the stock market, and a lot of people used it to pump and dump stuff during the the COVID era. You're actually seeing a lot of people now transition to use it for Silver Age, invest it in Silver Age, invest it in this, actually using the term invest right with it. So and that's kind of something, unfortunately, I have to give BK, hate giving him credit for anything, but he did say it early, I'd rather invest that in Silver Age. That's something we're starting to see loop around, and we haven't heard it for a couple of years. So it's very good to see that type of thing. And when you look at that type of mindset, Bone is a book that gets the person who thinks I'm going to invest this in the Silver Age. He is also the type of person that thinks I'm going to invest this in Bone. And like I said, can brag about it. Same thing with Goon. When they actually have, when they want to impress their nerdy friend, they might only have one book that does it to their actual collector or person. When Pete comes over your house and eats your mashed potatoes and Hot Pockets, he'll be like, yeah, dude, I got a Bone.
What's wrong with mashed potatoes all of a sudden?
Whoa,
no,
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know why you mix mashed potatoes and Hot Pockets together.
I don't mix mashed potatoes and Hot Pockets.
I made
You mix mashed
two
potatoes
days
and
ago.
Hot
Yeah.
Pockets. I'm questioning why you put those two things together.
I saw you. I was watching your Instagram because I'm always on Instagram watching it 24/7 like a hawk, just sweating.
Nope.
On your Instagram, I swear to God, I saw you eating Hot Pockets.
Refresh.
I don't put what I eat on my Instagram.
Yeah, don't you have shorts, right?
I had the
on
crab.
Instagram?
When I had the big pile of crabs, I'd put that on there. But
bro, I don't look at your.
You just said that's where you saw it. Now you
can't. And you
I
know me well enough that you know that I don't check Instagram that much.
You
Sarth and Chef.
Though.
I get 50 copies of Sarth and Chef. By the way, Sarth and Chef, keep your shit going because it's hilarious. Makes my day. But yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. I don't because I don't really go.
Skippy, pack your shit. Let's go.
Yeah. See, Timothy knows. putting the Uncrustables and the Hot Pockets together. He saw your IG. We know what's going on IG.
You've
I
been
just-
posting on IG plenty. You posted the first appearance of Nighthawks the other day.
That's it. Yeah, that's funny. I did. Well, that's because Lopez yells at me and says, like, why do you have an IG account? You can blame Lopez for it. Why do you have an IG account and you don't post anything? So then I did that. But then he said, well, why do you have an IG account and you post stuff, but then you don't like anybody's stuff? And I'm like,
Oh,
this is just getting to be too much, man. It
it's
really
like
is.
that South Park episode.
It's really being too much. I
Facebook.
can't post and like and read people's stuff. And plus, I'll be honest with you, Sarth and Sarah, and
What's
Chef.
wrong with, by the way, what's wrong with the Uncrustables? Not for me.
For kids,
But my
bro.
son will eat the Uncrustables.
Sarah and Chef, they end up sending me all these cool things. Like Chef just sent me something that said like, don't eat Atlantic salmon unless it says Alaskan salmon because then it's just farm raised, which I already knew, but I found interesting. So
I'll
yeah,
just make a regular PB.
Zaggy, of course you love Uncrustables. You are somebody. I
Yeah,
would
my son
think
eats the
would-
Uncrustables.
Well, Zaggy does too. Zaggy don't care. Zaggy's still like in his 20s. I don't think he's at 30.
Like the
yet. He can eat it.
Uncrustables is like the negotiation factor we have. He wants to go play outside with his friends. We're like, buddy, you got to eat lunch. He's like, take an Uncrustable out. I'll eat it when I go out and play. And then he'll come back and grab his Uncrustable in like 20 minutes or whatever the hell it is when it defrosts. And he takes that shit out and eats it. I don't know.
And then Sarah and me both like, have you ever seen the thing where there's the person who draws the pictures of police pulling people over and it's all these drunk people typically?
Oh my
and they
God,
do weird
yes.
stuff?
Yeah.
So he just keeps sending me all the
animate the police calls. Yeah, those are
yeah.
good.
I like that. Put this in 6 to
While
10.
we're talking, I figure we don't need Bone up for this conversation.
No, put in 6 to 10 though. It's going 6
6
to
to
10.
10. Yeah.
I agree.
yeah.
This price, you look at these prices, $3,600. If I can get this for $3,600 and that's what I'm gambling at, yeah.
So
Can
then
that-
he did
yeah.
that. So then he did that. He does that where he sends me those. So then he gets like a group of them. So I get to watch like 5 or 6 of those in a row. And I mean, by the time I'm done watching those, I'm done with IG.
This is a much different list
Let me
than the
see what
last time.
IG's got on it.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see what the previous one. So out of all those 6 to 10 books, what's that
We
first
had-
one?
We had 3 last time. We have this time out. We have Goon, Ultimate Fallout 4,
Look.
Batman Adventures 12, Clone Wars 1, Walking Dead 1, and Bone 1.
That if you invest all your no,
That's
I'm
a
not gonna say
portfolio
that.
if you have it.
Yeah, if I have the money to invest in books on this list, those are the books that I would definitely keep for 10 years in my.
I think last time out we
portfolio.
were more stringent in what we allowed us to do, and we did 3, 3, and 2.
Mhm.
Sure.
Here we go. This is what we had. We had Bone, Batman Adventures, and Ultimate Fallout.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Clone Wars was 3 to 5, along with the Spawn.
Clone Wars was a little higher. Yeah,
The
but
Clone Wars was 3 to 5 because the show hadn't come out yet, and we didn't know, and we thought that was going to get a bump. We were thinking, that would get a good bump with the show and the movie. I
but the
believe.
price,
we
Jay,
whiffed.
it's cheap. It's cheaper
We
than it
whiffed
was
on the
last
Knights
time.
of the Old Republic, though.
Yeah, that one.
I think I said it was.
I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember.
you-
It was the
It
chat
had to
or
be
us.
you because I didn't vote that one high.
It would have been the
No,
chat.
we had
Remember,
some
we
weirdo.
defer to
We
the
had some
chat.
weirdo in the chat trying to pump it up because he
Oh,
wanted to pay for
gotcha.
the books. Yeah.
We defer to the chat. Invincible, we probably said 1 to 2 because season 2 coming. Blah blah blah. Adam, Blue Marvel probably
Same thing with
again.
him in the movie.
Oh, so we moved the Hulk up. Wow.
Oh, the Hulk. Yeah, the Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk was not good. Well, because the difference with the Hulk was because
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
most
that
recent
sounds like
9.8
right.
sale. I mean, 14 grand. If you're gambling $350 to get 14 grand, you take that shot.
I still don't feel great about that 14 grand sale. I don't know. It's one sale that just like.
It's what we had. It's the data we
Well, that's
had.
what we
at
have to
the
work
time
with,
we
yeah.
have. That's what we have to work with right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Hey, Sarah sent me something real stupid funny too that I like. I just
What's
remember because I checked it the other day. He sent me it was Maury Povich, and it had Yoda and the gremlin. that's
Oh,
dressed
and the
like a chick.
gremlin, the female.
And it had-
Yeah.
It had fucking Grogu in the background, like, "Are you the father?" That shit was
Oh
fucking
my
hilarious.
God.
That's the type of shit he said. So that's why I do on IG. I just check all like Sarah usually's got about 10 fucking things he loads up for me. Chef's
Yeah,
got
I got a bunch
like,
of
yeah,
that
yeah,
watch
yeah,
from
yeah.
him.
loads up for me. And then it says Dom's tagged you in 999 posts, and I'm like, okay. I don't know how to check
Aw.
that, but No, it's all right. I just don't know how to check it. So
You just click on
I
it.
feel bad. Well, that's why I think I get yelled at by Lopez that you're supposed to like do some action. I don't know what type of action.
Do some action.
Yeah. I just saw it, so I didn't have time. I didn't have time to watch it yet. So I was just thinking like the last thing I saw that. I saw like 5 or 6 things. But yeah. Dude, ask him. Like he'll send me like a bunch of stuff. Like once a week I look at IG. He sends me a bunch of stuff and then I just like kind of whoop cool. Him and Harris. You know what I mean? So that's fun. I think I've seen that Tarzan thing again, but I'll look at it again. Maybe it's a different version of it. Delay push Ahsoka. We did. All right. Well, thank you for getting us through. Oh, we have a giveaway too. Thank you
We
for
forgot
getting
about the giveaway.
Thank you for getting us through that. Thank you for getting us through that.
We forgot about it.
list.
Do we run it now? And like half the people are gone.
Uh-oh. When were we supposed to run it?
I don't know. We didn't really have a plan of when we were going to run it.
Run it now. Give them a week to respond.
All right. Well, okay, hopefully,
We'll put it on the
because
IG.
a lot of the entrants, I know who they are, so I can
Yeah,
track.
we'll put it
them
on
down.
the IG. Free
All right,
stuff.
here we go.
Here we
Hey,
go.
see,
You can
Molly
see the
says do
list.
it. Who's on
This.
here?
All I told you had to do was comment on our new CBSI Hot 10 show, and like, subscribe, and all
there.
that stuff. So
See who else is there.
yeah, some of the names you won't remember, but like Shinobi Fufu's in here.
Oh, Shinobi Fufu.
Yeah,
Shinobi
Tommy
Fufu.
Longbox is in here. Like, there's plenty of names I know.
Teamy Long.
Even Lopez and Zaggy are in here.
Oh my god.
That's it. All right, I'm gonna
Kingdom. Wait, there's no way. Oh, King. Cool. Okay.
I'm gonna start shuffling this. This is just to mix it up. So we just keep shuffling the bits, and then
Wait, so all these people said nice things about us because you paid them to do this, to do a giveaway? What type of shenanigans?
yeah,
is
they
this?
want a free book. So
I thought people
not-
actually liked you, Pete. Nobody likes you. They just want free stuff.
It's all
Is that
right.
what we're saying?
It's okay.
That's why you got no friends, Pete.
It's all right. I got enough.
I care.
All right, we're gonna click. I'm gonna go. You ready?
I'm your friend, Pete.
We are going to go on Tommy Longbox. Once I get to Tommy Longbox, I'm gonna hit the button.
Hit it. Wait, does that mean Tommy can't win?
No, it's just that's where we were on the wheel. This is going to go to
Oh,
no.
oh, look at it. Here it
Look
goes.
at Zaggy. Look at
Over
Zaggy.
Zaggy.
Zaggy. You are now going to be
Wow.
the proud owner.
Dude, he called it. He goes, "You're welcome," and then goes, "Woohoo, top 10." Thank you, AOA.
Yep. You're going to get your sign 1 in 100 Batman 21 signed by Greg Capullo, who has a pretty hot book this week. You want to see where it is on the list? Watch on Friday.
Oh,
Because he does have one that's probably going to make the list this week.
Probably.
Just so you know.
Zag. Yeah, we're finalizing. As soon as we get done with this, we finalize the list.
Yeah, I got the list. We're talking it over. I'm talking it over with the guys. I don't make it all completely by myself. I have a intelligentsia helping me out with.
It's it's bullshit. It's a bunch of dudes whacking off in a chat, going, "Blah, I like this book, and there's some titties here." That's all it is, dude. Don't
Well,
act like
there's
it's
that
something
too.
serious.
But it's what we all like.
I
Tits
can't.
were unbelievable.
Oh man, I love titties. So
No, it is.
Maggie, I'm not sure if I have your address, but you know how to reach me. Just hit me up, and I'll get you that slab out. As soon as I can.
Send it to AOA. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, if you
Zag.
don't answer, it's going to go to AOA.
oh man, Zaggy, you better.
Well, that's cool. Good. I didn't.
Awesome. That's
I
good
didn't
news.
throw up live online or crap
That's
my
nice.
pants. nice.
So just a reminder to you guys that next week you will have to find a replacement, or you two are doing the show by yourself, because I will not
Oh,
No,
be
that's
here
not
next
allowed.
week.
That's not allowed.
I
allowed.
will be in Universal Studios next week. Wednesday
Your
night.
problems are not my problems, son.
That's
It's
not.
it's okay,
well,
Dub.
it's a much bigger problem.
Because you guys are going to have that problem when I go to Disney later on in the season. So
I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna have my eyes closed going through those haunted houses. Let me tell you.
Well, I might know a couple guys that might fit this show pretty well.
that's
All
fine.
right. There you go, look at that.
A couple of new additions to the.
There's a couple of
The
guys that might be able to
Rennavision
fill in. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Marv. I appreciate it. I don't. They just.
I don't think
I-
Nintendo World's open yet in Florida.
Oh no.
Appreciate it, Marv. Appreciate
No,
it.
it's
appreciate
opening
it.
in Cali, I think, but not in Florida yet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Bring in Jen. Dude,
Yeah.
I talked to oh
But
my God.
we only
If
got
you see
tickets
Jen,
for-
give Jen much love, dude. She's working way too hard. Give her like all the love in the world.
I miss her. I miss her on Star Wars.
I'll try to get you some footage like live while I'm waiting in line, Sticks, but I don't know if that's going to be really compelling video. we do definitely do the fast pass, so we will be hitting up all of them. But Last of
Make
Us
sure you
and
go get
Stranger
yourself a
Things,
butterbeer in the Harry
Well,
Potter world.
definitely do that every year. That's we wait in line for that. And the wife always tries to get one with just foam, and they never give it to her.
JJ goes, go anyways.
I did not care for the pumpkin juice though.
And no, I don't want that.
No,
Can't
I
wait
don't-
to see Sticks next week. Because Sticks on every show on this fucking channel. Who said that?
Yeah.
That's Sarah.
Harry Potter, The Simpsons, the haunted houses will probably hit. Yeah, Simpsons ride's great. Hopefully it's open. 1 year it was, and 1 year it wasn't. So I'm definitely gonna go on the Simpsons ride.
I don't think
And
I've
then-
ever asked. This is the best part. When I talk to Jen, I don't ever think I asked her to come back on Star Wars. We never talk about
She
it.
was always so positive. Remember we were doing our Clone Wars reviews? She balanced out all your negativity.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave something a 7.5 out of 10.
You heathen.
She would
Yeah,
give you provide you balance.
Yeah.
You hater.
Oh, she's funny. I love her. to death. She's good.
Hey.
All right. Well, that's good news. Cool. Thank you, Pete. Or I do need to get out of here. So
Yeah,
if
we
you
gotta
could,
get going.
could you run down or Dub? If you could, Dub, could you run down the whole list?
Don't even bother because it's kind of changed. Well, at least as far as my recorded content, because mixing
All
the
right, hey.
show into the mix, things are
We
good.
have a show on. I can definitely tell you 9 o'clock.
If you guys like Jen so much, I will give up my hostess spot on Dark Side. You guys hit her up on IG and tell her she needs to come over. Is she on IG?
Comic aficionado.
Hit her up on IG, Comic Aficionado. Tell her she needs to come over and host the Dark Side show. And it'll be the first time in 5 years or whatever, 4 years that I haven't
5
hosted
years.
Dark
It's been
Side
a
show.
while.
She can have it.
Wow,
It's been a while. Well, it's been 4 some years.
Impressive.
It's like 700. I don't know. Whatever it
most
is.
impressive.
Took me a second to figure out what he was doing down there.
Nothing better. What happened?
With his most impressive.
Oh,
So Friday night at 9 o'clock, we will have the CBSI Hot 10 show.
It might be earlier.
Friday night, maybe a little earlier than that.
If
and
we
right
get it done
after-
earlier, it might come earlier. I'm trying to
we're
get
not
it to you
gonna-
guys when I think I can get it.
And then Friday night, after that, 9:30 or so,
Yep.
you'll get the Get Off My Lawn show with the boys. You'll see Sticks. You'll see Dom, Jedi, and
Joe.
Joe's Doolin. Yeah,
Doolin.
nice, Joe.
Go- I'll
Joe's
be
got
on
a new
there.
cheesecake segment for you.
nice.
Now that I
Saturday
know
night
what that is.
special.
Nice.
Saturday night special
Yep.
with the boys on Saturday night. Yeah, Pete's glitching a little bit.
A little bit.
Kyle, Matt, and Sticks and Bruce on that show, and Sam. Am I forgetting anybody? Hope not. Sunday night and Star Wars. Star Wars on Sunday. Tales from Dark Side. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will tell you that this episode was the
Oh,
first
Christopher's going
time
on too. Jedi says.
after watching this. I was like, it's over already. Like literally, that's what I said. I'm like, it's over already. That's it. That's all I get. And then that's what I said right when it ended.
I will just
So-
say this. I think a lot of people owe me a lot of apologies for their comments towards my commentary over the last couple weeks. That's all I'm going to say.
How much money are you? Aren't you like racking up the dollars too?
Oh,
like
shit,
the
bro.
double or
I got
nothing?
enough to pay. I got enough to pay everybody's rent from Dom.
You could be like Captain America.
Thank you, Repair Tech Tony. Yeah, I could be like Captain America. I could just buy.
And then Monday night, you definitely do that the Wednesday watch
Yeah, I'm
list,
doing
right?
the Wednesday watch list.
So
and
Wednesday
then
watch
I'll
list on
get back
Monday.
on regular schedule.
Awesome. All right, and I won't tease anything for Tuesday. So and then next week you'll get a special guest on with Tech, hopefully. So maybe one, maybe two,
Well,
maybe
no.
more. I don't know. So thanks
I'm
everybody
Rich
for hanging out.
Bucks, and I guess I'm also a hated community Monster. Okay, AOA, cool.
That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
it's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. It can be both.
Feel like
You
a
can be like
Philadelphia
this
Eagle.
guy.
Hey, keep my name in the mouth. That's all that I care. Love me or hate me, keep talking about me. That's it.
We should get the Eagle song that nobody likes us. We don't care.
Okay.
I'm not doing
What
that.
are we doing?
I'll show you separately what I'm talking about.
Philadelphia. Yeah, he's a Philly fan.
Mm.
But that
Thank
all
you
said,
guys.
we'll see you guys all, down the road. All right, later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Peace, peace.
Later. Have a good night.
Later.